Usted namulu ala barika. Kamu juru namulu ala barika.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Be mobe konton na UDP TV and media. Ben na viewers will konton na mbafole ko ala baraka for joining us. Be na special guest pijang. Mi along kanata join na platform le to afang la platform dari Amadou Sane bari bimbe interview le la ante dadi kumandila mbafala drong Amadou. Mr. Sane, so albesibo kalama fanang mbafola na viewers ko ala baraka bake al ngalunta mbaso to jamia lonko niko Amadou Sane drong ibalon na le ko UDP la Amadou Sane milia lonko itole UDP dada antol fanal bebe itole koma be tentula mbe jayla mbafole ko ala may mela nyato mele koma. So Mbafala, the whole team here welcome on the platform. Mbafala platform ko Kekeno, I don't think you are live at the moment, or you are. Oh, sorry, I be lifeless. So Mbafala Mule ko, they are very, very welcome. Pukanas wo jube na ex finance minister and in na former trade minister Amadou Sane. But welcome on the platform. Ngase who said the list from Bantaba, UDP Bantaba also afanang ka join kukana interviewing. Bafola mobe ko they are welcome Sisa Jadama, Fodi Jaula, and all the others. Sisa Jadama, Mpangobama be Juberola at the moment. Bafola ko ala barakam be tentulatam be jailatam. Say you are welcome on your own platform. Yalate economics when attending Amadou Signoni Ninka la economics section all la. mi along ko dental and dol manjam for economics to back but we can add other question Musa Jamme fanam be join la nang
janal ka tambi barungal fanka janal bina disrupt no so la dolo be programme la moy kan ni wonte ngala feedback is going to be very bad.
Okay. Momo nimbe fenko momo nimbe programme o jube la bon ici la volume talado isa jube no volume sita for 0 isa jube no o isi mari si head sino ke pilo la bona to distraction o kala ala baraka Same Sedili, welcome to the platform if on la platform auto still and it's signed Amadou Betar la jam for an hour or hour and a half or 2 hours. But I need to pareta pour katadron. You can tell us to ilafta Hani sign. This your safe.
Yeah, Baraka Jarai, Baraka Mbe content UDP TV&MEDIA. Mbe Musa Jamme content Kekendo.
The volume is a little bit low.
The entire team of UDP TV&MEDIA here now. Is my volume okay?
Yes, a little bit low.
Oh, I don't know because my volume is at maximum now.
Anyway, viewers all Alkase who said
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay. So yeah, so Kamobe came to the Pereka Honorable Amadou Sane, UDP National Treasurer and the former Minister of Finance, Economic Affairs, and also former Minister of Trade, Industry, and Employment Card Bismillah Program auto. Baraka Bake Jarai, thank you so much. Baraka.
Baraka Bake Sedili, thank you very much for your beautiful introduction. Nim viewers will be more can wrong. Allah for is loud and clear. Okay, thank you very much, mommy. Baraka. Between Tina na guest of our invite. What would you like to be called? Either Amadou Sane or Safadro Mr. Sane. Welcome.
Thank you very much. If you're from Command Amadou, Mr. Sane or Amadou Sane, Abebe Theatre.
Okay. Baraka Sane, you are welcome to your own platform. Be Natalie Puke invite Jang Metale nung Koibina la Baringa Jele. Ba useno le global bekam because a telefollow nata a better la siri na be jubela akonye ko telefollow nata ntele hanyita tenya bari sai nga file ay ko ibina la bi akonye ko wode woten danna si audio beta yesen nyanam follow ngalla moya lankay ko yo bari welcome to the UDP TV&MEDIA ifangala platform o lementi because I'll tell you the CEO of this platform ni invite be pour kana mol ma koy demanding ka diamu concerning about UDP la political and in concern about bribe office in office mula jele do ko kende ba min beke both office even ndami be tentu la kan be jay la kan ba fole ko isi fang introduce because some of the people yalo ne Amadou bari perhaps bukeje or perhaps ye jele melong individually I see if I'm going to introduce who is Amadou. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Follow Maternal Albe Kontong. I'm honored to be on your program. So, Seku, Sedili, Kendo, and all the team, thank you very much for keeping the debate alive. Akil Bulandi, Kamol Kawande, Kamol Kunindi, Kamol Inform, Kamol Educate, a baby new program of Panon. So, Allah do Kunima Al Nimbarola, self control. Nte Monding, Nte Amadou Sanelity, Nte Uluta Bans, Nuna Primary School in Kije, Nata Combo, and Katana University Education, UK, Uluta. To continue civil service, a long career to the civil service. GPTC in 79, Kana for 96, very resigned to the private sector. Private sector and accounting auditing firm. Ngawal set up Kawale no. Junta politics 96 also. That through so much, and then culminating in the 2016 election when I became Minister of Finance, January 2017. Later, redeployed to trade, and from the story is well known. If I'm not paso banda, njita bosokon.
Njita bosokon. Aparaka sane ya jindi bosokon. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ngalon neko that is not the end of the world. Bare akamunta lagi yo. Aya kele ko algena famous wala ton tol fanang pati dingol meli alon to majum tol fan la sale wala ke tadi pati on tin concentrate no je mo bare alhamdulillah amanke ko naftale wala ke bari ni ala yake fanang amanke fentini alon ko na regret it tol be we are happy you people are okay good to go I pati o mbede pati o balundila demol mako la nyaako natural forma awo mukuleti mi alon ko abete aka bake do ku do binale simola palaso bushi abule barala londo min babulo kono mote o tano lal bulo alhamdulillah rabbil alamin sane baraka bake o dalilo kamala they said if you want to start the questions njota ngabulo te bulo kono then I can also ask mine and then Musa can continue baraka bake
okay baraka jara Member Temple. Abaraka back honorable. They once again they welcome platform or the content the Nima Menke. And in can contribution demanding one can make a recognize contributed to the discourse. But honorable, obviously then all on the history mental bit but in the beginning Gambia economy la funnel bring falling rocket because during obviously in Bengal on the Kobia Jami BJ. Gambia started for a very dismal situation. It alone economically the reserves were very low. Started for almost 1.5, almost 2 months of imports cover. Very critical situation for the economy at the time. But another sign falling the rocket. Obviously import reserves will increase tally. But imagining a clarification on men, it you are at the center of all this economic. It Gambia economic impetus meaning drive. The first budget speech, and everything. So, President Barrow recently, Gambia reserves has gone to $500 million. So, obviously, reserves maybe for the purpose of clarity, because always President for reserves. But on layman in the street, Malamunum reserves, yeah, understand it. So, let me get follow Shane Andy, then I other follow up questions on Yinkala. Abaraka.
Inimbara Sedili. Actually, Nico foreign exchange reserves. Gambia currency Mudala Sileti. We can trade in the Gambia using the dollar. Maybe neighboring countries also accept, but internationally, Gambia business teller, we need to use the foreign currency. So we have to build up some reserves. May along as Bankola imports transactional finance, no, this import export trading business. You know that 83% of our rice consumption is imported.
Yeah.
We are importing all kinds of stuff from shoes to clothes, everything. So you need foreign exchange to support that. So the government builds up its funds in some foreign currency reserves, which is managed by the central bank. Reserve Molka will think Nintendo. Near average import cover can be used in a month. Therefore, it's 1 month cover, 2 months cover, 3 months import cover. So, what is foreign exchange reserve?
Okay, thank you so much. But economy for Carola, economic growth always gamo 6% of economic growth. All right. Recently, President Nala Timobo pronouncement of the economy has grown significantly. But you and I know variables all make a consider an economic growth. It leads to job creation, job all investment opportunities. New science or economic growth. But always you can reflect budget speech to Honorable Sane, economic growth. But Abuka translate into the economic reality. So one problem is experience at the level of this highest level of governance in terms of being a finance minister. One problem with data collection for what is happening.
Along economic growth, Niba defined. Are you hearing me?
Hello. Yeah, I'm clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. Screening it out. But
don't worry,
you can have an inclusive growth. But you can also have a growth along for really it's mainly capital expenditure, on a large scale.
Yeah.
Aboko Gambia economy Benjamin. The International Conference Center value factor there of $50 million into the UDP. Now maybe the roads in along for Chinese Leo Fanam factor another 75 million. It will amount to a lot, and it will really affect the figures.
Yes.
So it's not very inclusive. It's intensive capital investment.
Yeah.
So we will grow high in the lally. But it does not mean the ordinary man has much more, or there's a lot of employment. Right now, youth unemployment is very high. It's alarming. So, all those affect. So, inclusive growth will be but maybe, with the kind of investments that are going, capital intensive investment. Like generators and so on, those are investments which require high capital.
Yeah, I think technical issue. Yeah, we are live right now. Technical issue like it, but so everybody kicked out, I think. But I think we are back on air now. Okay, Jara, you can carry on.
Okay, thank you. Is Amadou in?
Mama Amadou joined the follow. No, Amadou joined the
No, not yet. I'm not follow.
Okay, among join. I'm sorry. The code kunta, the code program in kunta lady. Amadou is coming. Okay. If we continue talking, I'm going to help them, please. They will tell you, can you just talk? I'm on the COVID.
Okay, that's fine. UDP TV&MEDIA, the mobile bolo sailor. Technical issues all book by technology but some telephone Honorable Amadou Sane, UDP National Treasurer and also former Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs and also Trade, Industrial Employment. No lebe kacha kumas to Kanjambari. Diamobe diari ndame rek masino in Jamva, but we are trying to get him back. Bamurumla inshallah. Bejan Jara Sani and Ngamel Musa Jami from so Minala Kachal Kalabne. Fanat Jamale Mala, obviously, political be Malale, maybe Malale, Gambia way forward, bill for Malale in terms of so I'll stay tuned, I'll video news share so that Minakachal Misrajam, a second of our quoting to Natul Bay. So right now, I'm Nalunta Mambole trial program back to the screen. So then also the continental interview will be Diamukan economic growth lela, Kajiseni and the more economic growth because what more economic growth, but near Gambia Dinjama phone policy makers will careful economic growth, but the more for Hambake, well, I'm not left okay. Okay. All right. So, Mari Olombal Pentola back, Dolen call no, but I'm going to call you rejectless. So, ni Amadou Sane na correct. The Kachala Kunyala, Banyinkala NDP for importantly, the National Development Plan. I do women KJ, Mengaloneko Honorable Amadou Sane, UDP party leader. You have a prominent role to play National Development Plan, Yalan could be Mansakunda, you okay to listen to process, Purkataka, pledges on the Jemealonko, European Union and other Banco Dolu. And in development partners or $1.7 billion. Ye Gambia lahidi walla proka jinna. Bari ne nyinin karo fo nankela ni NDP pledges all jelle nata janati be bola je moneketa because hani sign tol banku dingol ma long jelle nata nte kundingo melon de 50 million euros France ta will yol fulfill bal na bote auto ñin dol mam fen kalamta je ngalon ning Amadou Duntana rek abi ñin la seriande lale amba ñin kala vehicle policy kumayatale Amadou fana do kendol men ke finance pour que physical discipline samananje pour que an expenses all ñin tala muneketa munati natela jeroto about finance because ni mobi do ku kendola e manyana ka bonije so malum fa moto nan ban jara ina nata can just hand over the floor to you mamera Amadou nata follow so we'll try to get him back on na nata rek continue la kachala
adundale malum falka moy
okay Amadou is here now okay Musa Jame bi jele
on left time
it's
okay, you are back. Thank you very much, Sehu Sedili, for that. Interjection. Amadou.
Yes.
Hello.
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 Hello. I'm hearing you. Yes.
If you continue, no, let's say we are in Kadama, Gantadami.
So malong fonga me explain no ya moeva.
Yeah, you can continue from yeah.
Now up to the economic growth in difference of member composition of economic growth is done is a continent.
Along halfway you can have an inclusive growth. May along for investments, may along it will influence income earnings of the people and create a lot of employment. You can have intensive investment. May along it will have a significant impact on the growth figure. And by among inclusive one. So that will not affect employment to that scale or income generating activities to that level. So, for examples, Mendila, something like the international conferences is a heavy investment of 3 million. The roads, Basse, all 75 million. And then you have other heavy capital investment like road works and so on. So, what's it go selling in all to 6%? So, Nico means sell it at 6%, but among incomes increase, among employment increase, among youth unemployment reduce, so it's fairly understandable in that sense that you have some heavy capital investment, well, if you go jump, but then impact in terms of the results in employment, income generation, and maybe business creations. It's not felt throughout the economy, not yet. Because like the conference center will take a while, then you will not. We hope to be able to host international conferences there to generate conference tourism in the Gambia, like in other countries, So that hopefully will also have a trigger effect on the development of our hotel industry for accommodation.
Baraga Honorable Jason and Jamin. So Jara Ngal Blal for I have a lot of questions to ask Honorable about the NDP.
There is no problem. Just ask no question clearly. You continue because I think it's about our policy and our procedures and our economy. It's very important here. I'm remaining in color section clean now. Then we continue. Vehicle policy in Kala. Is this part of your Fenkoning?
No, go ahead. Yeah,
okay. In Kala about the vehicle policy in la policy me along ya put in place around your tenure, and the vehicle policy Koya put in place because now the war is going to help the economy. The Kujamale help me along in terms of spending and in terms of petrol wastage and in Panang, there is lot of vehicle along Katara school and in garage also along among needs of the government. So whether this thing has been continuing, is it continuing or is it not even put in place? I think Molia Anthony Lone, but it came along, so I don't know if you can talk about that. And me, I think that you were hacking in master to put in place. Baraka.
I think vehicle policy understand. Understand the backdrop of the economy and mentally in Gambia. Really, new foreign reserves for import covers went down to almost 2 weeks of import cover. The country virtually was bankrupt. Julo Membe Molla, over $500 million, both international and domestic debt. So high, the debt payment service is very high. Actually, to the extent that really we have to struggle to pay our loans. But Alala Demaru, we are able to keep up with our repayments. That will need defaulter, it has serious consequences for the country. You see the Banco blacklist, no other financiers will start jumping and claiming for their loans because they think we are going down on that. In fact, Islamic Development Bank bilaterally can just suspend Leno and yellow programs no funding based off Leno when we went in, when we took over. Because when they defaulted in the repayments, Jamila time.
Wow.
So, and that was serious in the sense that fuel import component for Nawe, heavy fuel, it's part of that package. In fact, fuel samena is also part of that package. Seed nuts, name fertilizer is all part of that. Light fuel menka, the GNP stiller, a baby will loan package from Islamic Development Bank. So now it went to a very, very low level of fuel. I think if my memory serves me right, I think almost like 2 weeks supply led to table no. We would have all gone blackout.
Blackout, yeah.
I think we have to look for ways of saving costs. Wasted expenditure all based on the government program, and we try to build more resources, generate more revenue. Until we struggle and areas to Islamic Development Bank, and then with World Bank's help, force public tender create, which was transparent, publicized, mainly infrastructure, tender apply, and if the tender and Wolia deliver to now. So that went in a very disciplined way, and it's another way of saying for the new Gambia, we have to be transparent and we have to follow proceed in that way. So now tender greatly, and it was successful, and it saved the light of the day Bankomanta blackout. So the vehicle policy, we saw that there's a lot of wastage.
Yes.
Motul theater government. Every time bills, some we are owing them, they come in the areas of about 38 million. Government owing them for maintenance or repair maintenance, not purchase.
Purchasing,
This is alarming, but a lot of these areas from the Yaya Jammeh era also. So Najube, a lot of vehicles parked in different ministries, in the quadrangle and so on. So what do you do? Menna motor panta, I am entitled to a vehicle. You request for a vehicle or so. So Molla Kudo, really hundreds of millions that we are putting in these vehicles. Now, if you study other countries, even Mauritania here,
Yeah.
The former finance minister, now Badia as Director General, he came to my office and call example dealer. Lota veranda hai nying moto jurumol je quadrangle courtyard.
Yeah.
So what are all these vehicles for? These are government vehicles, broken down vehicles. It could count them up to over 20.
Wow.
We have gone past this stage. It's a little Frankfurt Bay centralized Leila 4-wheel because it's a desert country. Any ministry that is going on track, you request for it, you are booked, the mileage book, the fuel dealer, so only the ministers were given official vehicles, and I think the PS.
Yeah.
But all the civil servants, the loan facility dealer, they were able to buy their own cars.
Yeah.
My trip to Botswana, I made inquiries, Wolfanang, they're using the same policy. Rwanda, they also have their own policy. There may be slight differences in approach and so on. But the idea is you are blocking a source of waste, wasted revenue, wasted resources of the government. You know, that maintenance jama bije. Who knows whether they are real? I'm not accusing anybody, but what could happen is you can go and just get an invoice and say, you know, we've done this service, and then it's a potential cause of leakage.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to verify that.
Yes.
Garages may just be seen. Because imagine if somebody you are owing continuously and it would mount up to 38 billion. It's not a small amount. It's almost unbelievable. So this source of leakage, this waste, you know, we wanted to put an end to it. In the budget, so we put, I think, 60 million as a civil service loan for them to give to civil servants to buy their own vehicles and maintain it. Some drivers obviously will be affected. We give million in the budget for the retrenchment exercise. So all these were catered for. But the reaction of our own civil servants was not positive. They just want to keep their vehicles. And if you go, there are some who have car loan and they still have government vehicles. So you have double resources from the government. It is really unfair to the ordinary Gambian.
Yeah.
You know, but if I am in a certain position, I should have a vehicle.
Yeah.
You know? When your economy is down in the drains, almost bankrupt, who is entitled to what? Everything is personal. So that's the basis on which we try to stop the waste and the leakage. Government resources, we brought in this vehicle policy. It was taken to cabinet, it was endorsed, it was taken to parliament, it was endorsed, the budget was endorsed, you know, but to implement it, we have people back home. It was almost impossible. I kept fighting in cabinet. My own colleagues, some of them were not receptive. But even the ministers, you know, one official people, one utility, I said, no, the utility has to go. You have to buy it or you return it to government. You are entitled to just one thing.
Yeah.
So all these things were part of the package. Then we increased the transport allowance of the junior workers from grade 1 to 8 by $1,000. So, you know, imagine those who are earning just $1,500, you add $1,000 to their allowance. So it almost doubles your income. So the junior workers were somebody we catered for, you know. And the senior workers, you had car allowances. Instead of giving them fuel coupons or fuel vouchers, they had allowances. And they have possibilities of getting loans. So this whole system is designed. If we had implemented it, I think all of us, including the ordinary Gambian taxpayer, whose monies we are using, we would have competed. But there were groups fighting it. They influenced the state house, and this thing was blocked and blocked and blocked. Parliament called, explained why. They said, "Oh, we are just deferring it for later." But since then, we're in 2019. It's still being deferred. I have not seen it being implemented. So I can say this part of fiscal reform as one of the packages has not been implemented. I don't know if that takes care of it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sane. In a simple way, you've done all your best for me for them, but the thing reached to the state house and then they denied because Imalafi Gambia economy continue until after at the end of the day, you've done your best, and then thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Saying steadily, if you can continue, because you got a lot of economic questions. Yeah, long economic.
Baraka Jara, I just 100% follow-up question. You can follow. What topic or better than vehicle policy? Because in terms of a reality, Gambia third world nation, virtually. Bulk of our revenue going into debt servicing. Yeah, I understand. Even Menkata debt servicing, it outweighs Menkata key sectors all of the economy like health, education. So for 53 years, revenue collect. One standout policy you make bring out of the finance ministry, proper fiscal discipline. And no lip service fiscal discipline to say on the Mamburenjai. But it be a proper fiscal discipline. In the first budget speech, I remember, Gambia budget deficit cut by 75%, which was really, really profound on your part. We be pruka try can come member from cut your coat according to our size, but at the mantra okay can but when you were there, you actually try to cut the budget. But new vehicle policy. And the economy saved about $300 million annually, which is huge. You understand? At the pressure from economy. But minister, mune banku dingol be jahali. Former minister. Mune banku dingol be jahali. Ya fo jande ko nyinta cabinet. Gambia manke para state, Gambia manke Kangoro state, Gambia duale be tamakanji. Femo men kachata cabinet. Atata deputy bungodo. Deputy will authority stamp on it. President will sembele soto. Not to implement that. Way more jama jahali because democratic countries around the world, the parliament is pass. Prime Minister man sembo so the to implement. So mune more jahali. Gambian also the funda deputy bungo vehicle policy pass. It from what and I remember one time in an commandile, deputy commandile to come out. What is the problem with the vehicle policy? You went and set the record straight. Obviously, Namera executive interfered. President Barrow interfered specifically at the vehicle policy in stop. But recently, our Minister of Finance, Mamburenjai, the can bring IMF delegation at technical issues or Latin and implement no. But I'm not more technical issues. At the level, there are technicalities. In fact, that's the terminology he used. Technicality. So, but Lamin Kamara, what more the finance is a very, very, very good guy, very professional guy, and very, very honest. Atenatala ko woman get tonyati. Ako amanke technical issue. In fact, man have a new vehicle lesson can say. I come the vehicle policy you have truly in the dustbin. But on the Mr. Sani, I want to answer how come Deputy will enforce because I come to like the president, Adama Barrow, like Namalafi may implement Hanata National Assembly approve for the implement nano. Nine mobe jahali, malum for suggestion and
on democracy, the environment, we have different arms. The executive BJLA with the president at the helm. The legislature BJLA, that's the National Assembly.
Yeah.
Then you have also the judiciary.
Yeah.
The legislature has powers to enact laws. to pass bills, and the budget comes in the form of a bill which is passed by the National Assembly.
Yeah.
Because they are representatives of the Gambian people, the electorate, from different constituencies.
Yeah.
So near decision to pass the budget, if there is going to be a reversal in one of the items or programs, it should be brought back to the Assembly. Say that because of conditions A, B, C, and not other technical issues, they should have gone back to say we have A, B, C as technical issues, so we want to defer the implementation of this. Follow proper, process.
Exactly.
In the execution of your budget. But I have not seen that,
no, monkey.
All what happened in cabinet, we argued a lot. And I can remember to a point where I was even saying, I will not discuss this matter anymore. You either implement or you don't. But with my team at finance, I have instructed them, we've set up a committee to go ahead and implement it. But imagine if you insist on getting something implemented, and you have an instruction from the Office of the President, Secretary to the PRTs, no, this thing is suspended and so on. So it's like riding your authority. So this is not proper executive process. They should have called me at finance with my team. Say, no, we want to do A, B, C, D. If we believe in what they are saying, we can go back to the National Assembly and say this. But we did not receive really convincing arguments to say why we should defer it. I think the economy was at a point where we were trying to bring it out of the debt so that we put it on a at least stable position where we can then expect growth. And this was just one of the measures. The other ones include even like subvented agencies. We have so many agencies here, some are there, some are in different places, their performance, I don't want to name agencies because I say I targeted, but the Gambia. So, even from the donors who recommended the establishment of those agencies, now they're coming back and look, these ones are costing the government so much money, and really the economy is so small, their functions can be merged into one of the ministries as a unit. Instead of having a big agency, and then you have to budget millions to run just for their operational costs. So all these are ways of trying to streamline government expenditure. Foreign services is another area that I would say, look, you don't have to open up offices in every corner of the earth.
Yeah.
We have seen a rich country, European representatives, who are based in Dhaka and overseeing Gambia, so many others. In fact, I've attended some of them in the presentation of their credentials. They say they are representing about 6-7 countries. Countries can afford to put embassies in each of these countries. But no, you have their main embassies in Dhaka, overseeing different countries. So, why are we going to open in so many corners when we don't have the resources?
Exactly.
Exactly. And then this one I also took up. We were tabulating at finance the cost in the different expenditures. Like embassy is special because you send somebody, you have to cater for his family. You have to get housing for him. Then you talk about school fees and so on. Then even warm clothing, installation and so on. That's why their budget beefed up in such a high figure. But can Gambia afford that? Can we do diplomacy in a different way, a different strategy? requires new look and that we were working with the foreign ministry then. But these are all reforms which will impact on some individuals, but it will have a greater benefit for the entire country, especially the poor Gambia. So, but most people who are vested interest in it would not like the reforms to proceed. The bigger reform is service reform. You know? PMO is in the service is bloated. All these things are, and they impact on the budget, they impact on the debt and our viability, I might say.
Thank you, your donation and the honorable. But lots of political I want to draw a parallel, meaning vehicle policy. And even view throughout there, and left data for either you may agree or disagree, but I just want to throw out something here. Because President of Member CRMP, Menga Adama Baroti, may along go it for Amera, Abenun Duko, Amila assistant at the level of the UDP executive for Alanada Dema Falin Roketa, UDP La Londi, Flag be a rather convention, another win, a coalition president, Moli Jiko Sota Tobaki, Barry. President fela nata ala own agenda tandi Gambian holla in fa wo agenda latina atol jindi boso kono ako atol bugala agenda support wala na atol jindi boso kono so dol fana ba fo kan ko ni vehicle policy fana amala fika more antagonize like ni mol no moto so ba mo be politique political ambition so you kala fi mole campaign kama you have a target group me alon ko Neol company that will come for could this be a possibility why the president is backtracking on this vehicle policy? I'm like a civil service alienates the top brass within the civil service. Could this have a political connotation on them?
No, I think you are right in that sense because I have mentioned in the cabinet meeting one is based some drivers redundant. So no. You need to do this to get the country running. If you have to train 100 drivers or 150 drivers, and you package for them, I put 20 million down. Who depends how the civil service, PMO, is going to work with the Secretary General to draw up their retrenchment program. But although it's possible funding KFI own vehicles, some as commercial. Drivers here need to provide public transport. You know, there are different ways of mitigating those people who can, who will be impacted by this policy. But if you say, like, you go to a doctor and you need an operation, before I arrive at this, so I'm not interested in it. You think you'll get cured?
No, you won't. No.
You'll not get cured.
No.
You operate your eyes, not a cataract sort of, you know, people are scared. Not na eyes, nothing. But it come in your phone. Ningani, the jara roke, official. So economically, we have to cut these things to arrive at a viable economy, and it will benefit everybody, including those who have been retrained.
Exactly.
So imagine civil service everywhere they're saying is bloated. This public prices are all bloated. Huh? They're saying it. Our partners are saying it. The PMO wrote a report saying it, that the civil service is bloated. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to fold your hands and just sit and look at it? And every year you have about 2.5 billion payroll to pay. Performing well.
But I don't want to sound Amadou. I'm not told how Ali Dugo Tinyame working with President Melanco. Yet lawyer double and Bruford Kafu president a critical thing that ability to analyze issues. But with no disrespect to President Barrow. New policy issues or it can be for thing. I tell like a cabinet meeting or preside, directing the cabinet meetings. But President Barrow himself, with no disrespect, among policy issues or understand. So it was very difficult for some of the people. to try to convince him on some of these things?
I think at the end of the day, for example, the vehicle policy, Telbe Finance, the Accountant General under me, can bond in Nigeria. Even if there is an error in the figures, you tell me, look, Sunny, maybe these figures, we'll go back and look at it. But Atenala own figures like from what source I wouldn't know. He has his confidence. I mean, maybe I would say the inner cabinet. Goes there, is going to retrench so many people. Until Nimfigo Manaka for so many people will be trained. Because you have to is how many vehicles are going to be, repossessed. More is followed. So it's a process. We have taken the policy decision is to go ahead with vehicle policy. Then here are the implementation and the modalities of how we implement it.
Exactly.
But they're telling you, oh, retrench about 500 drivers. Will become unpopular. That's one thing. So it's true that the popularity is important.
So I think so obsessed with popularity.
It's there, it's true. And then the other thing is they say, you said this is savings of what, 300 million. No, it is not 300 million. Instead, it's just so much million. I don't know, they have their own figures.
Yeah.
You are talking to your finance minister,
exactly,
who is in control of your budget and your accounting machinery, and then you have people are coming to you, their own figures, and you believe in those. So that this is where the friction starts.
Completely.
So I really felt, we are just out of place. It was really discouraging because he has his own group who are doing the inner cabinet work for him. I thought the ministers are supposed to be technical advisors to the president.
Exactly.
Maybe they are advisors.
The finance minister is the key technical advisor, president of finance and budgeting. So that's one more failure. But Jara, let me just ask this question and move on. One important thing Mealon could be Gambian or Jamaba and bringing coalition government now, or national development plan. Jiko Warata, the NDP. NDP ala hamo momenti pour que Gambia la economy adjust from the status on the private income economy status wala na target ali nyinin karo menke imawo be dino bari nata 1.7 billion dollars approved pledge coming lahido dida and ite doku kendo keje. In fact, you are one of the pioneers of that national development plan as the former finance minister, the then foreign minister, Honorable Dabo. For President Ayatol Hongo Jay, Graboton Brussels, at Jida Airport or Abatul Tentlabal Jaila. But it's saying NDP, a cornata politicized, a poor Billy politicized. President Baroko Atul Mantala NDP support camp, a call for Al Silandi. I made a warning dealer state house, the NDP support. Agenda support. Jindila na boso kono fo anata actual anata jindi. But Gambian all my NDP fongo akunya be nyame mone bije mone nata kodoni 1.7 billion president ka fulo non ko nanata hani balli sa juldi ballo na leko 1.7 billion ranta banko kam. But Mr. Sane, so far ndol ngani ko mention ko France wole 50 million o di in Pangamera you are a rice project of the Bola wallet to start from France it have fulfilled. But Munebe caring up to the time it about minister Munebe caring NDP because I to follow the president to follow. I thought going to doubt about follow. But NDP is it real now or fiction?
Certainly I think Benininkala demanding or Albaninkala. President na president nyininkale na rallies to Bundung nga nyininkale jara soma ndia muta platform to that akuma la agenda support but amuna la agenda ti I don't know what is his agenda but the national agenda until he subscribed to Mentro myself Senudavo la Nintiba, a contel agenda support. We support the national agenda and more consolidately into the national development plan. It has clearly earmarked its priorities, its priority projects for each sector. In fact, a partner in California, look, you are too ambitious. This is too big. We have to. But I said, look, development is such that we cannot just say we'll just develop one road and then later we sit for another 5 years, then we'll develop a school. No, we have our entire plan. That was my argument and strategy. Let's go out and meet our partner wherever they can support us. We know these are the things we can do for this period. Then we'll plan for the, the outstanding projects and programs. But I tell up agenda. Ala nyenkanya muna mala agenda. National agenda. At the helm of it, promoting the national agenda, the NDP. We participated, all the ministries, our partners here, UN system, Ibeka joined in the thematic groups. So it was really a participatory effort from all stakeholders in this country. We built up agenda for the Gambia, to take us from the depths of our misery, our economy improve. And Brimbe Finance, that's where we started. We were able to stabilize the foreign exchange. It was about 47.25, 47.50 to the dollar. We improved on the foreign reserves. We reduced domestic interest rates from 24% to 15%. The treasury bills from 17%, it was coming down to 8%, 6%. The economic rate came from, I don't know, 20, something, 20, was it 21% or 20%?
It was 21.
15%, So, all these were achievements to stabilize the economy for the benefit of every taxpayer. This is not for an individual, or it's not for UDP, or a certain group, for myself as a person. No, we're doing this for the Gambia. So all the improvements are what our partners saw when we went to Brussels. They said, well done. You have been taking the right strategies, the right measures, and right fiscal policies, and your country is coming out of the woods. So they pledge support. It's those policies that we have been implementing. It was a strict fiscal discipline. I can tell you, ministers would come walking into my office when I was at finance. I've run out of this budget. I want to travel and this, and that. I reason with them. I try to make them see we don't have the money. So let's look for something else, maybe some sponsors can finance, or they try to via their votes from one expenditure. But in 2018, when I did the budget, we had the budget guidelines, which even restricted environment. It was like you cannot take your electricity bill and put it into travel.
No.
So you keep owing NAVIC. How would NAVIC improve? So all these are interrelated. There are a lot of factors that you have to put in place. But unfortunately, despite saying that Alhaji Hussein Davo and Ahmad Sane did extremely well at the donors conference, we come and say again, we don't support your agenda. I'm asking, what is your agenda? If it's not the national agenda, what is your agenda?
BYM.
And I think this boss is mistaken. It's not his boss. It's Gambia's boss, the new Gambia. We are all in it. We are all passengers going by our values, our policies and programs, our desire to make Gambia better. So if you are a driver, we are all passengers He himself is a passenger. That's what he doesn't understand. It's not his Gambia's boss.
Wallahi.
That's where we were working. So now support is rhetoric, political rhetoric. You know, in politics, sometimes you say things repeatedly. People just take it in, but they don't ask what the meaning is or what does it represent. What is his agenda? Is it to become the flag bearer of UDP? Is that the agenda? Because the national agenda is support.
National agenda.
To the extent that Birimbe Donors Conference ate anyanta certain areas fenkela kata meeting address opening address, but the economic forum Guatemala statement sort of. We had sent all that to the press office. Hi, I'm cancel hello, Malakendema. A television bang, I'm economic forum. And this was where the investment and all the issues in regards to potential business opportunities for the Gambia. You have to show your country. Right, a whole contract in Jamanta. Telemann national development agenda support. Because accordingly, man statement. Others, Dani Praeta, Amanta. To be needed to tell more agenda support. Until the Tata, we represented the Gambia there, discussed with the potential investors, our partners, institutional, and it was a successful. So, if we are not supporting the Gambia, what are we supporting?
Yeah. Akamunta, Mr. Sane, ikamim po jang from Barola agenda. Sorry. Akamunta po Barola agenda moment wole BYMT probably another 15 years aliyama ko wala ado lola nyami manso wala. But you people are seeing Gambia la interest or although wole dube kan Gambia la national interest wole nying NDP. So I'll start up to the extent that I need the million on la sal donate la sal Gambia ma ko la ko si the president baro ko si ta e bang atina la falta mani ne komi ako nyami al tol na te jumale man la Gambia e tanya to yalo nyenta Senegal Gambian ko be male. And I can remember
okay
but I think even important thing mami la mole je tamin bake mole o moy molma o moy num bake because ni wota atalji because boso ngamera ke songola nyanta gila boso at the end of the day ajiga boso kono man ya UDP ko tanale because me minke tambi alhamdulillah rabbil alamin UDP putata da min bi alta wona dino la kono Saraka back in Mr. Sane, seriously, because we have lots of questions. But
no, Jara, I'm Sana joint we give them chance. It'll
come. Sana begin. Joint a sign. Sana she do name because many questions. If I see do more, and I'm a Mukaja Fanang, a Fanang Internal, a Malon Party, but Sana you can carry on. Thank you.
Anyway, Sana Ele Sana Kunda Mobile interfere Kala photo anyway. Yeah, Mobile Cortona. Honorable for welcome to UDP TV with Bantaba online. I knew Bantaba online interview me back. Nimu kule to me alonko I interest o bakele. Na leaders will get ika turn up ka jamu Gambeno. Because they'll be alone. UDP diaspora value nyami. And obviously, all these mediums, especially being in a great interviewers, in a great analysis, in a great people also on one platform. Omukule to me along I introduce Bakale in the diaspora and in the Gambia. My honorable son of Baraka. Because anytime now come to national call, Abijele, and do Nadelo call, I banko serve dignity and all the people who voted. But the perfection in Kala Drong, Amansia, because obviously Interminala, Gila, Sanasin, and analysis Nike. Honorable, one of the reasons why he bond the Kayala, ko Dogo minister in Dogo Putumba Baro, need the Chago Nata. 3 years for unwanted spending. Now we could book a refer back to the president. Nimukule to be anka so totalement farmers. Parce que moi je crois que la fenêtre mi alon ko ala moli ya de le ko qu'elle est pour yebo ndulato parce que ils sont rampant corruption là and unwanted spending kabiri wa minister yala ikota accept on their watch. Abarakabat.
Sir, thank you. Actually, the Secretary General mostly in the president expenditure discourse. On several occasions, though, Kapul Kachale and Mbukatari on the same wavelength. Oko Yalon Tamo Dolbije, Ikamul Soso and the delegation really bill after Tamalel. But Ninga Tamo, the budget, Abegambian or the ordinary taxpayer Torala. Nyanta rationalize Nelia long for the essential Purkatama, it will Blayeta. So the listo is always very, very loaded. Mohasia, so Ninsec former Secretary General, stealing a new sabang having an essential pneumonia. So what discussion was ongoing. And then there are other expenditure items along for Nibuka Nyomutanola or Kanang. I don't want to go into details, but we do argue. We put our views across and we put our points across. And with reason, for so it's true it wouldn't go down well with them, but we are not doing the budget because of one person or the president. It's the Gambia. So the rationalization for the civil servants, their vehicles and so on. It's every part of that's rationalized. So we try to do our best. Even though we give respect to the office, we try to give them their dues. But could all be another time like you have to stand up and say this is too much.
Baraka Bake, Musa, you more yellow and Samuele.
On the left of Moon in Kala, Dropla Jara, no Honorable Bula. Technically political Connell. And what Jama would come for UDP, even though policy will be bullet, but the policy you can emphasize back. And mostly at the community, only Katara, Barona, and Bull respond can sometimes if it is not necessary. But last meeting, any meeting before, Najelo Kabin Alfal Nata, they were talking about the UDP policy statement. We bango intel content Bakele, Najelo order the many Alfal Party executive and party dually. UDP policy is of me and Kabani Alfal Bulu. So, Honorable Ninkala, as a financial Muna UDP financial policy, the Ninga Masakunda, Gamero le Banco de Puna Mara. This is a Gambero Yadi, the Munekeno Musa Tina, the Banco put on the function financially, economically, Pum Banco Tanyato. Even though now the people Hanatra in the future, Mba na lo ko obviously mba la pela alien bank ma alien guide. Malo on board position even our wala, but with your economical sound mind, you the feel policy in terms of economic management. And in the month of Kundasi, then Sabuna Kono Gambeno, which are going to bank with Tanya, Abaraka.
Abaraka Musa, noise be do my back. I'm going to go to the listening program or a nice noise around demanding. Abaraka, Honorable, if you continue. Hello. Hello, Amadou.
I believe economic stability kundi. Then group factors will introduce me along have a business level increase will increase employment, it will increase income generation, and it will increase output. Then the light industries will also follow. One specific area I want to mention, like the ports. When I was financed, World Bank IFC, they did their initial assessment. Banjul ports ni natanu a Qatari load in back on for weeks, and then business a lot of demurrage. Yinka mone translate what demurrage nyoleka at la cost of goods to nim bagazol dita na marso to wadal beselal. So the port's capacity was low. So we had a program to immediately target the port as one of the key growth areas for this country. Port better, Ulumul Kanai facilities better. Not only serve the Gambia, we can serve other countries in the sub-region, all the way to Mali, to Guinea-Bissau, and even Guinea. Some businesses will find that Mina Port is very competitive because there's a lot of competition in the sub-region. Molvilla Ports no development, but we have been lagging behind. IFC initial strength, but unfortunately, Telbemem Fuskan were on a PP model. Although not China, we did submit the port project to the Chinese government, along with agriculture and energy, notable thing to but there is no guarantee of how that will come. If it comes as a loan, not depth, burden Benjamin, Gambia cannot carry those additional loans. But with the IFC, the Mendo who can, they can get a private sector investor who will do the financing, and the government would not need to take their loan. Ports development here improve, and then we have an PPP agreement, which it will be more support can, but they've done it for other countries, and then our port can become a really modern one with handling facilities, container terminal, and then even in bone road, all that would have to change. We would have a modern facility. And then, from their experience, they have told us, for tender case, it's going to be transparent. Tender case, normally, the signing on contract, see almost between 5 and 7 million euros as a government, just on the signing on fees. So now even 5 million euros at how much? I don't know, 60 or whatever, 56. It's significant. You have about $2.67 billion. That's no small amount. Yeah. But all these reforms and projects, amanta wo ikata ale yetaki berola yemuruna. It was blood. Well, in the end, Manna Frankie participate. I think somehow, yeah, hopefully they will pull out. But Nila last meeting was government establishment to go and sign a contract with another private company, wait till the process derail. This is another way of saying financial discipline. Now be process as one government. Do manyana talatin do etate. So that signing of that contract, we do operation. So it's now getting to the third year. Port already a dredging failure, thank you, but you cannot compare it with our competition. It will be modern port facilities built, and the handling, modernized. We just improving on what we have, and really, Gambia needs a modern port as a way of generating very good business route for the country. We'll improve Banjul, and the level of operations in Banjul, it will create employment, and the re-export rate. Gambia used to be very strong on the re-export rate. So one investment area, it's going to be a priority for the UDP government. Agriculture is another area, because we talked earlier about inclusive growth. If over 70% of your population are engaged in agriculture, we definitely need effective programs for agriculture improve. That will impact on the lives of the people. That's why Elijah Hussein Dava and myself, we were in Paris. One of the after the conference, Agents France Development, Naval Culture, Foreign Office, and so on. And before that, in a team, NDP sensitization around there, and I was telling this agricultural modernization project in the NDP, irrigation, mechanization, and improved seed quality with technical assistance on new production methods. Will be Gambela farmers de Malabar. I give you one example. Manu Nkafole in different forums. They come and produce, and a hectare is about 1.4 metric tons. But in rural mainly along with irrigation, the proper methods, they are getting about 6 metric tons or 7 metric tons. You do see the gap. What that gap translates is lost income for the poor farmer, lost production opportunity for the Gambia of the food safety and nutrition. We need to mechanize our agriculture. We need to improve it. So, like in the French line assistance in the NDP, we want to target agriculture. We want to really have an impact on the population. So we are not going through central government. I said that is not a problem. So you can see that France, Natalie, Soviet, URR identifies a pilot project. But you need to expand this skill setting, this technical setting into other areas, CRR, LRR, down, not bank. Then Gambia will be able to feed itself instead of importing every single item. If you import 83% of your food, the rice production, you have the land, you have the fresh water. These are investment areas which will be inclusive. And then it will generate more income for the ordinary person. And it will also improve our foreign reserve because we are not going to take foreign exchange to import those. Agriculture is key, not only rice development, livestock production. At finance, we were able to negotiate a small revenue production package. the Islamic Development Bank, which agriculture is implementing now. But our livestock also, we need to improve on it, and dairy products and so on. But Gambia, we have a lot of land, but bushfires and so on. So we really have to do proper livestock farming. Not utilitarian island around their foraging in the forest, but with proper livestock farming, good dairy total make it only important now for our hotel industry, should be vertically integrated down to the agricultural sector. The agricultural sector should be able to support all the vegetables, all the dairy needs, fish, meat, but before the season blinks, 40-foot containers, frozen containers, you bring all this. Where is the inclusiveness in this for the government? So UDP is going to really work on this thing. These are just some specific areas which we think are really key, And the fisheries industry also need to do beyond just fishing boats standards. We have to have, processing industry, sardines and other canning and packaging. We have to go on. Our groundnut is not just to export raw groundnut. We need light industry to go to the next value chain to make this peanuts, salted peanuts, it can mean serve hotels and so on. You can support.
Yeah.
But you have to have the framework. And one of it is finance. We were trying to have our capital market window in the central bank in Italy. Tata Ganale, I must say a very big thank you to the Finance Minister, Ken Aporeata. He was welcoming, and they have the platform to help us so that we have a market, this securities market. And they would allow us to use their software, which was financed for them at the World Bank, because they are not using the full capacity. So that will expand the scope of companies in the Gambia. If you want to raise capital, you float your shares, it can go all the way to the Ghanaian markets and others who accept the Ghanaian markets. You are not constrained. So we need capital. So we have to go up and increase the potential of Gambian businesses to be able to secure funding from other sources, not just from the bank here. But if we have this window here, it will really give us an opportunity to access funds in other investment markets, venture capital, and so on. Those are also some of the issues we are looking at. We can go down to the different sectors also. But I think this, looking at some of the policy trends that will influence the lives of the people, the youths, the employment, because with agribusiness, we are not just seeing agriculture as food security only, but we are using it as a business. We have an economic partnership agreement with the European Union. And what they tell us, what are you going to do to benefit the capacity? We want them to help us build the infrastructure for us, like fisheries. If they can encourage their companies to come and invest, instead of having big liners, fishing companies, boats coming and just putting our whatever, and they don't even land it in Banjul. We should have fishing jetties and fish landing sites, and not allow boats to just scoop it and go away. So they should come and land there, you create jobs, you create opportunities, and the processing also. So there are areas where UDP can make a difference, and that will impact on the lives of the ordinary Gambia. So maybe I can just give those as hints, but we really have a very strong economic policy. And then that will be supported also by strong fiscal discipline in the government. And in terms of fiscal governance, like the SOEs, you have to give them the authority that goes with the responsibilities that they are given. Like boards of directors should be given authority to run this institution. If they fail, then you take them to account. But if central government keeps interfering, we fire one managing director directly, the board doesn't know, the minister doesn't know in some cases, and say, okay, no, we want to do this in your enterprise. So, you know, there's no due systematic engagement in terms of the governance of these SOEs. I think it's weak. We need to have really strong governance. And at finance, we took our SOE governance procedures to cabinet. It was endorsed. But unfortunately, some of the issues we are hearing in our SOE sectors does not go in line with those policies approved by cabinet. So really, we need a strong discipline regime to implement some of these decisive reforms and investments in the economy that will change for all of us, not just for one person.
Baraka Bake Sane with Claire Tabakele Amadou. Is Sana still there? Oh.
Yes, I'm here, Jara. Because I'm having connection. Yes, I'm here, Jara.
I'm here, Moile. Things are laying out on Kiometa, but let's ask Button Sana a question. Because you said
Jara, Jara.
I'm here, Moile back, eh?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you,
Okay,
Sana.
okay, that's good.
Okay, you can carry on, Sana.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you.
Okay, Abaraka Bake, Sister Jarai, Abaraka brother Sedili, and brother Musa. Manyana Nalajam because Sedili ni Jara Vedan and Monkundi. But again, no family jang, Ola Sabun Kofonana. Ale Haketuna issue dollars or Ole Muta. Huh?
Ngonjala toli to young.
No, you need to stay because I'm going back again. I just wanna. Okay. I wanna use this opportunity. Farmer na brother and in a hero, Mr. Sane. Welcome to the UDP TV and media platform. And thank you so much for accepting the invitation. Kanaja, thank you so much for reaching out. Ben a technician of an na brother Kekendo. And in Bukana no more men wala muna audience or ninji. The Jibela la Molambe Tendula Bejara for their time. Jara in kind of content body kana Honorable Amadou Sane is on the platform. It's long overdue, but the name of Wato Sita Draka. So Buffalo be for the effort Kasamanang and Buffalo said once again, thank you so much. Invitation on international platform or the Jara join on this great interview. Quickly, Mr. Sane, you can question on Mena. Walam Yindiko. Bao na president also the Mealongo, saying an attack that on Yamaka falling Yama. Film along a carful amunculo so I want to throw so Nalanoko. Nice long at a locuto no Mealon Kamanka cook and do no Abanta Bay for side. But Mr. San and Beijing Calamena Wolemu, Bilatel Bainum, Bilabe Mokuto, Kalindila men replace Al Noto. Atandi loco, I'll buy the little menka. But Pratel Fong Alden man at a tema personally. The President Barrow tells you the reason why you and Vice President Dabo and Minister Landin Diba has been dismissed. What I'm going to first question. The question Flana, what I'm going to do. Now, the President of Jelasai, a pattern of sort of me along kwa Kalafika Gamerol misled Kakumal for many along go. Among sort of what it doesn't make sense. Our economic reserve have been raised from 50 million to 500 million. Being an economics, being a former Minister of Finance, do you think that in such a short period, does it make sense or possible for our economic reserve to rise from 50 million to 500 million? It might be a misleading statement, Mr. Sani.
Nimbarabake sana. Ela personal batata. Mari follow I am tell by Dalilo men. Ate mawo formole masafel. So faka public announcements menkelong mbeka memoy. Memman na agenda support mbeje ndila na boso. So ngari fata ko abentel le mawo ko on tel mala agenda bare nan ko sedi le agenda tan mawo le lo national agenda den tel be wala do ko kan adunga wala support UDP wala kan and be gambianol be entel kan support even the national development plan la formulation kono African Development Bank wole mo la hidele ko be la communication expert na dala kurunga the planning translate to local language now pull out to the country because everybody will take ownership so we be a program kono bara ngajele am ko man so but national plan they also support atela agenda mawole lo ala nyini ka munne ma agenda mte mawole so ela second question their refresh my just ela second question was
reserves in amount
reserves in amount okay
the economic reserve
it's really puzzling. I know our reserves were something like 150 million and so on. I can raise 114, 10. I can fluctuate. If we have funds from, let's say, our partners on budget support, let's say EU 25 million euros in then you see that it will more or less. But 500 million, Malo, what magic, what has been done for that level of after that to Julol Mendorombe Dundi I think I'm just able to pay a significant amount of its debt burden. From Bondi Julol Kon, then the country can start implementing fresh investment program. But my own thinking, you can go to the central bank website. I will check. One thing, the little information I know, it may be around 200 or
there are 190 million.
Something that's what I had. So, but we can confirm it. You can go to the website and check the reserves are. But 500 is very possible. For me, it's very possible.
Okay. Mr. Sani.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Jarai Bijalabang or Sana or
okay. All right. Say who you can continue.
Yeah, okay. The Jarai ning Blala
okay, Abaraga Sana Jayu allow for that very brilliant question. I'm saying President Barola figure 500 I will miracle Pedro. Crowd lay some America for 500 million, but Oman Soto. Mr. Sani, Malam Fega Boy level, so I love you to talk back to the issue of the economy because Nia Gibe Ning UDP la economic programs and policies brilliantly yo articulate jane and ngamera nim program o danta jam fam akanyanta because ila o senendro mo jamala UDP man sekuna the fiscal discipline maintained by the UDP government definitely by make sure light small scale business enterprises like manufacturing where an economy la powerhouse the economy ni kickstart. Okay, will be your be articulate jam. But some ben you kala fonna menna. Ila last portfolio ben on trade like Safaro la Carola. Safaro niaji be mulka man secondal elect. A be kumum neti pro banku dingol la balu nya si sonea. Anu ku kumata wolom marchandise niaji be Gambia ndolka me export and export man tia compared to export. Now trade deficit is very, very high. It is all on. The huge trade deficit Gambia ko shoro sango sanga me wafi banta ni na fish research exports gibe and then export o be ni aka funyo kan is very, very small compared to Kamengela. We import in billions dollars but nkameng export no. And no dunia kono nila fita economic grow la you have to trade more with the rest of the world. You know that. You have to trade, trade enhance your culture. It has been in trade, like economic partnership agreement highlight with the European Union, loan me for convention, you replace. We used to have the loan me for convention. So another economic partnership agreement, Africa, Caribbean, and the Pacific countries, you know, in Europe team and Safaro Carola. But near GB, Honorable Minister, trade in President Barrow Grasita, coalition government, very big pronouncement, ko Mano David Gilale. I follow and it couldn't it natale ye mano zero rated. But Hanis saying Balu Kenya prices are not in inflation last quarter inflation from marginally increased. So it even on trade. Munam problemoti is attend the mall, munatin nanying because I'm not a careful junk because down the UDP platform it the UDP policy pronouncements like Moldi Lamoikan. Anti-UDP don't form a platform. UDP need to have a bagazol jindilale. You and I know that prices are determined, forces of demand and supply, right? So direct interference, I don't think UDP government will bring that direct interference with the price control. But it's a new scenario in the mola. You're duty in Takalale. Munana Nima reflect in the price in the country. Muna be caring because near Mano zero radio. Marginally, at least Namira prices will enter data demanding, at least to reflect on the market. But Mune be caring when you're Minister of Trade, you efforts like a programming cold make sure Marsandi sold dietala.
Thank you very much, Sedili. Mano de Alum Gambianon, Nidunda Mol Nila Benekino Tema, Dol Nila Supanya Don Fenko. Kumalon dol ni lamune nyankatang lomba kaburi bakele adun dabo kundam hol wol nila subu janire bari kake mano fanankan ne mano mu Gambia no ye problem leti mbenyin ko fala nyame. On one side, as a politician, politician will promise balkele na brufur rally musukile afoje. So during the commission, to lebe manojin dila to $600. But the reality, minata government, ejebalo na mum factors le kata manola price to. Follow. Tell now for Nyamenka over 80% be imported. Mano Kamendo from other countries. And you need the foreign exchange. Can you foreign reserve member for them? You need foreign exchange. That's right. Dollar was at 47.25 pounds. We managed to stabilize. Beating Jolen. Average dollar for 50, 49, 50, 49, 80. It has gone.
Yeah.
So one component of your import cost has gone. Freight fanang, eka kulung menati. It's another thing. It a man controls to all freight charges. Inata, 402. Maybe they should have just spent 3-4 days to turn around. But near Kulundul Tardian coming for congestion. They spend 1 week, 2 weeks. Demorate charges for now. So component make tembo total all on the tax, the custom duty on rice.
Yes.
So mansa kundala sembo nga wobondi. So that's just everybody lako fengmen tata for 100,000, 100,000, 200. 10% will be $100, $110 or so.
Yeah.
It's not material. Nobody.
Yeah.
I had several sessions with the National Assembly members, but it was carefully there. Anyanta gilale to the level like me musoya fanyame $600.
600.
10% does not amount to. Well, it's almost like 50%. That cannot amount to a $500 reduction. It's just 100. So Gambia nyanta nyayela le alonko. Nin lota platform from 1,000, 100,000 to $500 or $600. Huh? Alianta jini kalebe okay no la nyadi.
Exactly.
UDP government ngamen for nanying agri investment program. The right value chain. Staff for the intervention. African Development Bank trips there. Nila President Dr. Desina Kachatale. They are supporting other countries in the right value chain. Interest in Gambia. Women here rice produce, not only produce it, yeah mill, yeah bag, then yeah do samba kumpakon. So instead of having foreign rice imported, near Mendo Hugambe, it was a this is an opportunity for youth to create employment, get them to have income, you know. So only through investment in agriculture. So ntamanda lola platform ko moye mbajindi la nyinen. Mbajindi la ngame wolo nga investment ke in the land of Geo Bijang. Funding ke will be, you know, settled in corporate form of corporate societies or productive groups. They can really invest in this area. I've seen youths mainly along Kwetata in small ruminants production. Because there is a market for it.
Exactly.
Honeybee, Gambia, you have the demand for it. And look at that, where there's demand, you know, you an opportunity to create the supply to meet it. You know, so very Intelbe de maladami because Kadum business, Kadum agriculture, you need capital. You need for Uruka irrigation, machinery also. During the finance, I had discussions during a visit in Turkey's Africa Femco. The Exim Bank Assistant Director, Newell Kachatale, they are willing to help us. There's one institution where they have shown very positive interest. But it's coming directly to government. By channel through this ECOWAS bank, it's a regional bank. And the process to analyze those banks whereby they meet. We are ready to go through all that process. So a dialogue starts with them. You know, this is an area where they are willing to sponsor. We'll have funds that we can give to our private businesses to start these new industries, you know, in agriculture or light manufacturing. And they say it will be at really very low interest rates.
Low interest.
It will depend on the banks. Badila menla for online. Along banks no for money. But we said no, we must put in the agreement. They cannot exceed a certain level because it is not their funds. We are mobilizing the funds and it's coming. So this is one way we can attack this capital sorting. And there are others, but I don't want to name them.
In fact, Mr. Sane,
and we have already begun negotiations. We want to put capital for government businesses. The youth will benefit, the women will benefit, the existing businesses can benefit. So that will change dynamics. The mano produce knowledge that will be affordable to us and it price nice. I don't have mano dol mena jumale alom for sanjita mano lom for sanjilul men. Dabo kunang ka kuno ese
ani si kunangol la to man.
Kami kunangol bi jare.
Misa Sane ale fo jang lafide koso na domandi yalong ntolu say nga rival le soto president barona la mulu. Idan populal de kana na police be tandire.
Yalo ni en copy nsi bloko siye nlafta gambe
madu
bloko siye ari ni ko be murundi la odo la men borita ya jambe lola le nga fo en manso nyinna never again okay
never again. But yes, I'm looking at another question. Landmark history at KMC. Well, Mayor Taliban so that UDP formula mayoral candidate KMC and Rohim Ali Glow. Mashallah. I knew garbage trucks or some 23, but I never 19 present on the day. All the 19 votes. But if done in presentation, Bekela. Tojo warata duty waiver kola honorable minister even finance le you are the best person to talk about duty waiver because yalla duty waiver ka tamba nyaming sartol me atina private sector businesses will benefit from duty waiver but no information on mention from the founding kundinga investigation at the level of KMC eco tradition member J wala kabrin PPP la jamanu ni municipalities do jama ni ka duty waiver deal la ni kusi falla because community based initiatives lo ni pour ka banku dingol makay bari to len ni de ko president won ni nala moli political dundiji iko bay froché ni ma ni $13.1 million so jo ni mbaga so de funtela so afele KMC nata jo so as a former minister of finance nga me tal benzola interview moyle nga mera one of the private FM stations he was disappointed ni manya jeko ni manya na jola so it muna tell a reaction to this are you also disappointed that you
alon duty waiver jamela regime aya bondi finance la samba president's office
I am following
when this new government came it's not the role of the president for duty waiver this is a financial function.
Exactly.
The president's office, we need to change this fiscal process. I moved back to and they accepted it. We brought it back to finance. And in finance, I have a committee among my technical team. Along applications, Ninata, Woleka Jube, against the laws and the regulations, whether they deserve the waiver or not. Normally agricultural machinery always zero rated because it cannot promote and so on. So don't we need tractor, for duty waivers on the whole deal. Although those are not for farming but for business. In that respect, so that's different. Embassies, diplomatic missions, vehicles, duty waiver. Even the fuel coming from duty waiver. Projects, government projects, like a vehicle Melsan and Fanho, a duty waiver deal. KMC is a government institution. It's an arm of the regional government. Decentralization of central government is one of the processes of this government.
Yeah.
A program in local government. They are not a private company.
No.
It's part of the governance institutions of this country. And near the importance of these vehicles. But overriding is health aspect.
Exactly.
Talking in Ambassador Kemethen, the Istanbul Municipal Council. Lafta demaro do mel la yalo itelle council la molto no botol mel natam ko saying in a greater Banjul area disposal waste management is a major problem for us. I'll see the man over bank to find a technical solution. If we're better, but first they will send their team experts, and we thank God. Yelam Sankotina, the manager of their waste disposal Istanbul, director of disposal and some technical experts, about 5 of them came to Banjul. They received the meeting a local government and the minister and the PS and the Greater Banjul councils the representative. So the only survey la report exit report, they were going to do a detailed report on how we manage it. But the initial report, when I heard it, was alarming. Minimum waste site like the barcode dump site. They demonstrate but these experts are telling us some of the gases milk emit can cause cancer. If you are exposed to them, it can cause cancer. And then there are other diseases coming from. So you really have to manage these sites in a very professional way. So we found a tempo de mola training opportunity for all the councils. For a moment, to nominate to send them to Istanbul, they train that and how they manage. Because Istanbul is a city of about 16 or I don't know 19 million people. See how clean these streets are. Well, in Greater Banjul area, maybe 1 million lower. So I'm garbage management. So the mechanisms they have and so on, we hope they can assist us and guide us to really make our country clean. That way, the health importance of this garbage dumps, it comes to the fore. But the consequences can be serious to the health of the residents around there. People should not live around those dump sites. So Talib Anala Banjul calling Mayor Law, Mayoress Law, they were part of this meeting. The team Sambadula Alberto. So it's all part of the effort in the main case. And we commend Talib for his initiative, which is in line with the UDP program to keep us clean and healthy. Trucks matter. You are saving maybe a lot of medical bills for the population. You're making them healthier, and then you're giving them that opportunity, that cleanliness that you need, that fresh air you need, in the environments and the communities. You are doing a great service to the population. Ning companies not invest here the 5 years the tax waiver as incentives. What or a government institution may allow to help the population. A company will invest member tambila in these 23 buses or these 23 trucks. We'll see all the incentives for 5 years capital duty-free imports of capital equipment. So the process the technical team and the ministry recommendation we approve. It doesn't go to state, it doesn't go to anyone. Finance should approve this and send it to GRA. GRA will comply and they will release the fund. So I think the big disappointment, as Talib has said, for the Gambian people, not only to but for all of us residing in KMC, we are looking forward to people's operating and cleaning our homes and keeping us healthy. So, all praise be to Allah, but we thank Talib and his team for their vision, their effort, and this is the PPP model. Just one of the ways we can improve our ports. One of the ways we can do certain investments, maybe in light industries. So it's something, an approach which, as UDP, we embrace. As Gambia, when the debt burden is so high, but maybe they will use part of the 500 million reserve to pay some of the debt. But it's so high, we cannot carry it.
So
really, this is a big if you are going to implement the NDP, this is one of the key areas where the controversy. So they should have just signed it and released the vehicles. But the other thing I want to state, I attended the ceremony. The other appointment I have from this government, this is KMC on the Ministry of Local Government. I did not see that there. It has environmental issues. I did not see the environment minister. It has health. I did not see the health minister. And, there was a real absence of the government, central government, in that. Some send IG representatives from the IGP and so on, and from agriculture there was an officer who I met. But this is the lowest level of representation for a major issue like this. I feel very disappointed. So, we should see Gambia as Gambia. That's why I say, if they do good things, even and copy us, I will clap for them. Something for the Gambia, they should come and join him and support him and waive this tax off. I think they should refund the KMC this money.
They
for
should.
All intended purposes, they should.
They should.
Definitely. That's my view.
I agree. Thank you.
Yara,
yes, you wanted to say.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sane. Akamunta time sale pursalo ngajele so akamunta ko ilang patalale because now 1.5 hours like or 2. Is that okay? Do you want us to ask more questions? Oh.
I'm at your service.
I know.
I know metaphor like nana manano so being in nata what have been sabi for men demanding them
baraka bake about no kuti payo na fatele hani te nya tele follow nata but it's fine I give the bravo to you baraka bake thank you very much for those brilliant questions. So Akamunta overall because Talib is UDP and in KMC because more about KMC well done well I can but again I totally agree that KMC like it's a massive disappointment we will always clap for them but they can if they go low we go high so at the end of the day UDP Amadou, I'm saying concerning about politics. Ajele ngalo neko uduka jamu bake on politics bari konga ko dale nyame ko they need to call you to be talking about the economic factor and to be talking about a lot of things for million ko ya put in place in finance in trade. Potentially you are capable of doing this UDP government good. But Amadou la feñi nin kala UDP iba ko kane ko rote mol bulo kono UDP as you are the Fenko in the UDP party kono itela everything concerning about the money and stuff. But in Nigeria, UDP the pool KK file without anybody putting an article, UDP the UDP the UDP nonsense at all. Because even this Mutino Minketa Sukuta, Burfoot, if UDP calls out like Barodani, which is not true, now 1,000%. Then Kodo Ketanyadi. And in Panam, and in the useful along there in diaspora in the Zambia, all over UDP supporters for because they were saying so much. In turn, they insult us more and return back because we Kaisha ko ni mosa mendiro minke mola ngalo na to ni ko balita ba pala dron afuni ari ngalo ne la tamilla la mola ka su di tin ko kanen ni ko le ita ko no le mo kangale la mola do sometimes ko ko le mili alon pa manyan na polo mo to reply bari ni mo advice ko in terms of the finance and UDP and in terms of the youth along they are trying all their best put UDP in diaspora and in Gambia. Barakaban.
Thank you very much. Politics movement mobile kam. Ika fokon temanke politics and ndate politics. Ngamera wol the mistake and nemam faham. Korne ajude ela marsedo ta ela mano eve mentala ela cheboda da so supera no eve ela nyim prices eve ela politicians no pay agenda ela school fees nyol ela schools nyol the policies education policies nyol number no men for rice production irrigation agriculture everything has to do with
politics. Yeah.
So, either yet directly as a politician or indirectly as a voter, you express your view. Yela freedom sort of. Yela make yela banko melio program on that you will support. I think that's one area. Brufud rally the funding Brufud Pol Nila support will be process. Really, you cut off a back, until central executive Mamburedi organized. It be organized fire, and it went so well. And then, you know, content rally, the people that came, Kamu Kamal Legide, Alfal, Forum Sol, Funding Keol, Nele Alunko, really Alunko Ni, Mumo Hormon, Nilela Banko, Yalone Laftamen. Manke Molti, Mel Jurumataje, for UDP le Jo Odola, or Nanine Delays, inducement Nami. You can be no let Yalone Laftamena. And ya lonely the main cake and UDP program also. The Brutal content to the back. Many tani. Content back in meeting. Among Rambundin Pajapajang the ceremony and the Buffalo Molefan. No, you move Mealonko. They are responsible adults. Musolning Keol. Melma better in meeting. Wodama yente jusola ni meeting la pol. UDP la funds fana si diaspora tempuja. Janin tebe in prison la from 96. Wati ka receive a food center tiny money transfer bureau tiny $10 for the character and so on.
Yes.
So the diaspora has been very effective and instrumental. The funds men dundina UDP fund. 96 to date. Amanke tilikilum putide. Throughout have been very positive. They have been very effective. What inka wuli tola lejang ya jamera kono. Look at fellow vehicles have akadumol. But can find the moment the diaspora different places. Saje dore yembela na sample sanga motuluas so then you have the goodwill. People really along for Fanaye UDP, Nanya Beto Chitela Banko, in a UDP la full career, Tata killing, will Fanaka contribute. It's a modoe, Gelefula, Lulu, La Moleta.
Yeah.
No, they contribute. Dole they come, cars. Well, Dole Bukala he a toy funtifan. Wolfanam Beten 96 min data biroto Kambulo do Najifol Konum Pastor de la Nola 1997 Yaya was blocking us everywhere. Goldman had some party support. So until finally I'm found on the Nambulo Bondi found the plans, na effort, na moto jolle tinyata siloluka and so on. Be more killing of tele nyinke. People that do like Janet. Mojamale contributor. Mojamale ya kifa exist up to be more trombone na 80 take a flag here. Yinata will be like on tele nyinke. Momembe UDP sponsor from 96 to date. But you be strong candor all the way. Think of the world profile, you know what the Sala Bukoti. From killing the Nola upon tele UDP. They are treasure and take donor upon tele UDP. No. UDP Gambia no letati, Gambia no let denta. Ilangania Senula. Oh, Lasta Falindrome and a UDP at a party meal for member or dealer deliver Nolan. Itata ni bolon kono meeting la molbe donate la nin sol la be domorol tagle do wati dol nka borle ho nka tia kama nka tombon tia fol le to nka konton ol beke alright so moment do the UDP support a list nola ntaponole anything else but alnimbara albekato minke kan atelle ya kata ko UDP lotana faye ko bi benyim freedom men kono ni aji ko wala lo UDP ye butewta ye sorongta ye bayrolta wol beta Gambia mfutata nkunku. So now everybody is enjoying that freedom. The efforts of those who put their hands together. Among him, Okilina, so, Sam Futata Tunku Memfananto. Oh, but I'm 22 years. 22 years. You don't know manually. All right. 22 years, Malafin Guru, the same thinker. So as UDP, Memfana, Mentositula, Nalo, Nabanko, Kanamurua. Mem killing in Tandilala, Nanying telecoms industry. gateway wurila yaya bogo. Finance, telling justice, ninyo World Bank, IMF, mbeya foloko akatama nyane membe akunano ni bon. Telbe meeting lale Washington. Now my contract signed back with the same NDI Ngamel by. This serious mistake from the office of the president. They are signed it. Remember program run. We were not involved. Not then Minister of Information. Justice. We cannot have the same kind of regime. So let them work out. I'm saying it publicly because I want them to take notice. We are not going to stand for it. And we will oppose it. Institution and those who are related for commission for those who are his associates, you will be banned from new contracts. How are you going back and giving the same thing? So it just shows the mentality. Who are those operating at that scene behind it? Who are those people? I'm all boss of Canada. All may allow the Murundi Kaya Jamia. And there are other incidents I can go on, but I know but this is what I'm telling you. We need discipline in the service. You said civil servants should desist from politics. But why is it more the office of the president, Qatar politics? The UDP Kajafila, the Ben Party leader Kajafila, they basically you think a serious and civil service will do that?
No.
So we are going back. So Yaya Mekamaneke in Atakwe Amaduma APRC support. Allah fire, Allah but Dolby Adam fire like ARS, yes, you don't want same things happening in this country.
Wallahi.
Let them take notice. People are watching. We see a lot of doing it. Corporate governance, let the professionals do their job.
Exactly.
I would raise one other person. Suso was sent off on leave. Can it be?
Yeah.
Ima charge, Ima for woman then send somebody out like that.
Yeah.
You might have salary doing not working but receiving half salary.
Yeah.
A professional sitting down like that. Things like that shouldn't happen. Other institutions are there. Maybe they have lined up their own candidates for different positions. So we are seeing the same trend of patronizing government. My UDP ambassadors, Mel Vijay, Mary Walker, this is another area I can talk openly about.
Yes.
Clinton did excellent in Turkey, managing Greater Banjul Disposal for the Alliance Lana and so many other support events like he was very instrumental.
Yes.
So was Ambassador in China, who is the main contact between us and the Chinese government institution, where we are seeking support for our energy, our port, and our agriculture. These are people who are performing. If you want to recall people just based on politics, we are deceiving Gambians. And the costs involved in moving foreign staff, all that for nothing. If somebody was not coming, I can say you have to confirm. But these are ambassadors, I can raise my hand for them. They have been excellent, and we have a brother that goes in France. I don't know if he's affected, but with all these trips, he has been so instrumental in opening the doors for us and taking us around all these meetings. And we are benefiting with this French assistance from AFD. They played crucial roles. So a working team, you want to just disband because of what interest? These are people working for the National Development Plan. So take notice. We are watching them. We don't want to go back to Yajan. So never again. I think I'll conclude with that. Never again. We are still there. Our minds and brains and efforts will go towards preventing them sliding back to what it came from. Thank you.
Say who, if you have any question or with anyone there, then we can let Mr. Kanye to go. And
yeah, I think I've got one final question. Then because, like you said, Mr. Sane Blaita. Mr. Sane, in content about it, I have a question. I have a comment and a question. Me comment menkela olam. The UDP platform and whatever UDP, the UDP agenda push count. Kunde ila diamo mentioning and the and me alonko lafta promote jama faham. UDP economic policy will be more inward looking. President Barrow economic policy is outward looking, looking for funds, looking for development partners. Look, more development economic story along with development nila if Marco yole kumul sembento yam fanga industry soldier na safaro bambandi na economy bandi na physical discipline, serious physical discipline because Mr. Sane, the arm of metal, covering until Dindi Manka, Moini Masakuna Kafu, Jawra and physical distance.
Elas sound bitakan.
Because I meant for you talk or not sound of
Saya binakan, saya nanti.
Yeah, your phone is going though.
Yeah.
Okay, Serily.
Okay.
Your volume is going though.
I don't know.
Italian, can you
repeat?
Is it a question or repeat? No, I think Amadou could not hear it.
Okay. Le folk and the man not question to follow. Kafaleko ni mansa ndena manaje maybe Mr. Sane fight ya kalam Taliban. But it seems I'll become more. Jara mama will come more. It seems. Mama will come more.
I
think I'll have to maybe have a broadcast, rejoin. Jara ikam moile sign.
Hanke moile very clearly now. Say who? Hello, say who? Hello?
Yeah.
Hanke moile sign.
Yeah, I got my okay. I'm gonna contract. Okay. Okay, me comment le foga no Amadou. Yeah, kuma kile Mr. Sane. Yeah, for wala. Ndena manaje de malam fete ya yele fo mol dol ya jele. Man sekunda me ala dictatorship bondi. Yena wo Minister of Finance, member of dictatorial regime ko menkada. I have nothing personal against Mambo Njai. But if falindro ninka kelang falindro nyanta kelang falindro lati. But Munati Nepita, former minister, me alongo among physical discipline, shonu ya jamela jamano, tina yafojan economic reserve started for almost 2 weeks of imports cover. So economy be dunta nyokono at a point in the kundi wangakalam under ya jamela government, even salary journal kaka problem. IMF had to give them bailout. The IMF the Gambia government bailout. So more killing amadu ishina wo yoko finance minister. Wolente jahali. Wo mo kilo te o mun expect me alonga man de daro kilo ya jeme ye most of the me along Amadou Sana have proper financial discipline sabananya. So say imagine mambure be more economy be jundi kan nyokono. Jul Bruce be chowla jana. You know, Jul Bruce man time so to do Banjul Bruce la photo. Banjul Bruce complaint jana so ko do kula lay off la. Old cement road dabe kafukan lot of bad economic policies about keka. Ya kalam talis on the mambure jai ngajele fenko supplementary appropriation bill. Man sekunda had to go emergency kata National Assembly for see the sudoba for go below ni approve. In bemu permanent economic management. But ye kumol men for the left the mole me understand. A UDP government particular lip service financial discipline, a proper financial discipline. Financial discipline ne masoto then na banko 70 yala. Omo na comment like andung nkondanda yo me advocate ni program auto ndol fanan diablo al ka diamo be continue la pour que UDP la manifesto on economic policy explain Gambia dingoli ka lon ko ni UDP government nata economy be dadala properly na fengol bomba nan ka wala faja inward looking development has to come from within Mr. Sani Niajibe Asian Tigers Malaysia Singapore you know yela economy is dadala from inward looking policy yeah understand Ibuga Banco develop from hand out. European Union give you money there, Saudi fund give you money. We'll move supplement let it on Pruka, temporary help dealer, fund no, you know this. But Nina to be long-term economic development, you have to come up with policies for economy that are internally, industries that are, and you start from the light scale manufacturing. So ngana nyim program is very significant. Nyim furata WhatsApp audio to program de dingol salon ko. UDP la agenda ti ya article agenda. But lafte nyini ngala question o menna. Wolom corruption oti Mr. Sani. Corruption aketa Africa a big problem ati. Kanyim doku kendol men beke. Policy kendol de la. But in revenue slippages kaki at the level of GRA. Revenue men for nyanta collect lamboga sort of menka report Mr. Sani and this is not only at the central government, even at the local government, municipalities or lekajela molnila receipt fulasif like a terrible. Neither a collection so there's a lot of revenue slippages. Sign President of Abuka corruption kumofa dawa. Abuka namana mwela diamol kono aka corruption of transparency, accountability. Ya jemenala kumbe akatwabula transparency, accountability, probity. Even though we for made a drama serious, but baro na ibuka baro moyaka for transparency. Debuka transparency, corruption, accountability muka moyala. Mr. San debuka moy akanin diamol bege publicly. Baro doesn't talk about corruption. And wala na kurun content bring am in a party leader diam Brufut. Kununko Kafuko UDP government the anti-corruption commission londila munati na lafti nyini ngala dalulo munati na president Barrow nyinka kala problem oti ka diam corruption all because nin lafi dan economy de dala ite nyin doku kendol men beke man sa kana sere doku kenon senying project also under the NDP but Mr. Sani nin anti-corruption commission serious one mafoye anti-corruption commission for Londi, but it tapele a move on KJ me alonko I bula pruko commission of Kanta, then it will be meaningless. But corruption is very important, Mr. Sani. But Abuka Diamu Naman Secundaro. So why do you think this president Abuka Lafika Diam corruption Mr. Sani?
Well, it will be a difficult question for why. Because I tell you, I remember our own mind for now. But you made the point corruption nyanta kelele. And until Simeng had no there at finance trying to go digital GRA so that filing a lot tax phone call are basically by digital. You don't have to go there in person. A lot clearing custom it's a basic So I had some proposals mail not a true Standard Chartered Bank MD was kind enough to introduce me to a group called the Flew in. The technical teammate was GRA. They portray how it operates. So these were some of the steps. Corruption Benjamin ni tata le ka fembo ni doyelo nyanta ne nyanta ni kala nyanta ni fa but with the system there are steps nyanta mem tala the items will fenke de babondela nyanta men jola be fenke and it's all in the system, it's all transparent, it's all recorded. So yeah, that will reduce the level of any potential leakages. I'm not saying there are leakages to the extent, but you can never know. Beings are human beings. But other countries have gone through this line and they have improved. I'll give an example. The Minister of Finance, Cape Verde, so we were exchanging ideas, and they have their system in which everybody has, they have a good database where every taxpayer, your account is there, which nobody can fraudulently tamper with. So, that Bitcoin counter, the VAT, it goes to the account of shop, you know, it goes your transaction, you know. Shopkeeper at the end of the month, he can check what he's supposed to pay. You know, go straight and pay. So you reduce the level of interpersonal exchanges in that. And effectively, you know, they've increased the revenue generation that they have because it's very transparent, you know. It has reduced a lot of fraudulent gaps. There is a potential for fraud. But the way they've been operating. We are trying to implement that as the UDP minister in broadband network for China development loan, $25 million. So in last mile they connected. Next step was to set up the database, you know, the offices connect, schools bay, hospitals bay connect. Then Gambia internet speed will be up, and then the communication linkages will be excellent. You can implement some of these IT reforms. Like government exchanges systems, mail systems are basically digitalized now. Instead of tons of papers, for very poor record keeping. So this is one step in a broadband network towards digitalizing the government. That's part of our approach. And this will go to digitalize the revenue system, you know, the business registration. The land registration is a key problem. So a good land registration that is digitalized. But like you know, it's recorded. In data recorded, you know, it will fit. So countries have gone through this, but we are way back. So, but we are just laying the initial steps to move on and move to the next stage. So that when the UDP government comes, so you will be able to move on from stage to stage. Development cannot be overnight. You know, this people have to understand. You have to build the foundation, the building blocks, and then move on. Gradually. And that's what we did in 2018. The economy came out, and everybody was clapping for Gambia. You know? So at least the foundation was being laid. You know? Now, when we talk about corruption, I'll raise an issue here. We saw the Fatwa Barrow Foundation receiving gifts from Turkey's ambassador for the prisons. You know? The prisons reform itself is part of the NDP. You know? Do you need a foundation to go and seek funding from partners?
No.
Something we are saying they are not accountable to the Gambian people. But now it seems there is a conflict. The central government should be going out to the Turkish government to ask for this prison reform. Build new institutions with technical skills training for the inmates. Just small items and so on. We go with a package, our program. If we can sponsor part of it, we go to another partner who may be able to complete it. This is the development program that we were supporting.
Yeah.
But now we are seeing that we're beginning to see conflicts in roles. Government should have been pushing for those reforms.
Yeah.
But where is this foundation coming into the sector? So now, then you raise the issue of accountability. What we went and sought funds for the Gambian people. You should be held accountable. We should be able to know, you know, how much was given, what was given, and how it was given. The accountability question comes into play. Then it brings you back to a bigger question. The former was used for state purposes. Then again, the accountability issue is still not answered. There are those funds, which flights, which planes are chartered. Then they're exposing themselves now.
Yeah.
You know? So this is why we say UDP cannot support a foundation from the presidency, not support a youth movement who are displaying resources, buying vehicles, 200, 300 motorcycles, and so on. We're not opposed to it. But if this is the presidency of the Gambia, you know, we should act in a way that we are not even being close to being suspected of corruption.
Absolutely.
That's why you go to Senegal, you see Senegal emergence. They are building Jamaica, you see, you know, serious development around that area. The airport is built and so on. But they don't think it's Macky Sall's fan club. Macky Sall's fan club.
No.
Nobody tells it. It's Senegal's emergence.
And the white fan club.
No. So if we are going to build Gambia, we should build Gambia based on our national development program. That is, the team was to provide opportunities for the youth, you know, by allowing businesses to grow and create employment and income generation and so on. So now they are bringing themselves into question. If we are looking for resources outside the government system for the Gambia, then you should be held accountable for that. So that's part of the thing, you know, whether it's corrupt or not, what they have done now remains to be, you know, looked at. But it's not a good sign for a serious government who is interested in national development. The channel funds through different units outside the central government. It's a questionable, you know.
Oh, thank you, Abaragabake, Mr. Sane, for that brilliant response. The only solution, all of you, President Mbeki, nga driving license no nga busala. Among driving no. Among qualify. I banko be jahase. Ibe di amu kan kuola me alon very sad. Very sad. Abalafa wartale. Bill nga information on short Mr. Sane. Even in 5-year jotna, about 3-year jotna be janale. It'll find 5-year by force. You group olele. Bari MC Cham member GDC. Be also pro Facebook. Kafoko. Acquire information on the president Alcalo ni safe for kata round. The multiple sabe. But ikela point in cement yare. Nganyine kele no coalition government. Police mansakuna manyana.
But we fought again. This is what we fought again.
Exactly. This is what we
fought
again. But
did not play part in politics. Alcalos they do not play part in
back to where all the liberation struggle. Some of you, it was victimlity. You went to prison. Honorable Dabo went to prison. Wala na meaning victim of la from back in so because Kurunga deputy party leader Adiam said clearly appeal to the president ko. Imagine la victim because victim Latin is sitting in plant. Alani victim Latin is sitting in plant. The late solo Sandeng. Alamani manika for kala me alonko he put his life on the line. But being in president, you know, will bail Mr. Sani. Personal development up to the extent I disaster rally ke Britama. me alon ko it backfired, you know it backfired. Ya wuli men kama pour la popularity test, but woman na ke talking point na ke moneti ye kuma jawol men foje. Ka be Gambian be jikando bona Gambian kam. So this is the point. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, Jarai. This has been a very informative program. And Alama Ale Joe, like you said, never again campaign should trend.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
I'm doing a question killing the legend. If you can remember, we got 34 Sonko on Practice Network, you can remember. And 34 Sonko is UDP. A lot of UDP ticket, La Faga UDP ticket. I think nowadays, we got like 11 MPs or many along for their agenda support. Those 11 MPs, so they are all UDP MPs. Baroya from a Salibodi, but in more they are supporting Baro's agenda. For sometimes you can UDP, you can the UDP, anything sort of these members of parliament, many are to the Barola agenda support, like also the DYM, like Nala. UDP UDP support. For those people, there are certain things they are discussed in an executive level, but it's a mirror thing. For those people to come back to the party, I don't for the people voted for them, not Barrow. UDP everything going not Barrow or loyalty by UDP la UDP executive and UDP as a party at all. Baraka
Jara Nimbara, this has been an issue since salary lot amoli different people, from chairmen to MPs. But Telia discussed at the executive level, last central committee meeting some two weeks back. Central committee somebody the national executive level take action on all those who have gotten into office on a UDP ticket and they are not supporting the programs, UDP policies. So we will open dialogue with them. The executive will decide. But I think my own view is that once we open dialogue with them and they insist on continuing on what they do against the interest of the UDP, then the executive will take a decision based on that. We boycotted 2 consecutive general elections on the Yajami.
Yeah.
We had no member of parliament, 0. But we mark in the party instead, it grew in strength.
Yes,
so Italy Amirani, UDP, will be UDP affecla, will be UDP fala. They are very mistaken.
Yes.
We had people who were so popular, Waju are enough on the Tadam from Barodi.
Yeah.
But a bit of function. What impact has it got on UDP?
Yeah.
One thing. There are so many others male from UDP. So UDP Mugambian or Letati, it's the people that make UDP. It's not this chairman or individual. They play a role. But I cannot tell them UDP, they tell them
no.
That's a mistake more Kamenke. The party is bigger than any individual. So Ninjin group we are feel for Little Botaje, they will destroy UDP or they will harm you. It's a big mistake.
Yeah.
Group like example Jube meeting Because not hiding. Maybe if I give a well relationship with the party. But it's the people that are behind UDP. It's not because of Mr. X or Mr. Y. UDP form, and they believe in the ideal of the UDP, the policies, and the principles, the programs. So Nimol after Tala is that is the democracy we fought for. Everybody want to go to a particular party, go. But it cannot carry Patiokono, either divisiveness introduced like this, even to know introduce. If you don't share with UDP, believes in a program, nobody will hold you back. That's straightforward.
They can be bold.
That's hypocrisy. I think they are just playing hypocrisy. Let them go. You will be there, and I assure you, UDP, will be stronger than before.
Yeah.
Bigger politician, you are just joking. This man is the biggest politician you can ever see. Quiet, but I never knew that he is this big, massive politician.
For the Gambia, we all stand so that never again we see that kind of trouble we had.
Amadou, last Penko, the advice in both UDP and in both Gambia. As I people we really appreciate Najam. UDP Bantaba Penko Leto, nobody, we're not going to give them peace. The moment they lasted wrong, we have to drag them all to come to the platform. They need to help us all, to be honest, with economy and in UDP in Keke Barbula time, they be naturally, and they actually bit by bit. They be something. Your last word.
Jara Johnny Musa Johnny Dad Bitala on behalf of UDP TV and Media and online Bantaba on the leadership of UDP TV and Media Munkata for the Jaulati Bantaba Munkata Seuse Litanado Munkata one the Fawati. My friend Daddy Kwaya Barka, and appreciate Bakale. Good signing symbol. And again, for you've been very, very great with UDP TV and Media and all the media outlets. You know the flags that are for UDP. No appreciate Bakele. Bao can encourage come. It be handing the camp. Unfortunately, I don't appreciate Baba Bakele. And we continue prove do okay. And again, after one statement for make it very clear. Because Nigeria recently couldn't call meeting auto. The particularly the Fiditale Kabon could do advice, especially online Telmun BJ and empathy dual. Nigeria modulo statement to Taya affiliate to some of our supporters. But after Nigeria mobile co is not directed to anybody who is within our team. Saying that as a leader have a right to Bobe address, prior to the policy and the discipline maintained at any time. So, people are affiliating those statements to you to say mantra UDP Kadina. What he's trying to say, discipline. Now maintain party discipline, now maintain outside the party, discipline now maintain without the honorable be the create again. So, this is a fight. We are on Konapmata Kabankola Bond and Telbe UDP. And again, one thing for prove Saloni Alfali. They are there for UDP. Because the personally, now I remember Kabinba Gambia, which I'm sure I'm going to say that here. But see, we are on code and salary increase contribution of Munke Bala Falale. just to build people salon ko ni alpha want to do for man sakunda they are not there for their own selves I mean try to put a post wall it can every month it can almost 10% of their salary can contribute for titole actually sitting down so you know what I mean to say this and in my present at time for any increase when we back 10 times nim party bele dental ni salary increase now make sure that I put into UDP budget for the new benefit I amount of for the I don't need to say it here but unfortunately only post level in drone at the canyon what can mba follow ya ko ya baraka until we are very confident of this alpha and we are very very hopeful of them and again say the phone mba follow ko your addition to this party is great now I appreciate Bakele because everyone college now I remember them the policy statement to Kalaiko all the parties of policies you only GB before ever this sort of break to join any party and the only party we are called a policy impressed but the only party we are required to call a policy and economic policy is there for Gambians is UDP this is why not the UDP can come and come on the ala baraka ya baraka me mele nyato inshallah 2021 Gambian banko di kaya diala ale bangamelo lead to the dreamland then the news now continue ya talbulu okay never cool for the holiday ala baraka
can I also come in before Mr. Sanibala final words for that?
Okay, all right.
Okay, Baraka Bake Jarai, in Goda Sherili for what wonderful interview. Once again, Bafola Mr. Sane, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. Kanani interview nyinge. Many opportunity for Antalaka, Momi Kontong, back home, Kapa, Baraka Bake for letting you to come because I'm a bulletin on quite a month. So, yes, Jarai, definitely we cannot wait for a UDP government, a full UDP government in charge. Because we have the expertise, we have the manpower, we have the intellectuals, Pulka, Gambia Samba Intakadame. And Honorable Amadou Sani Daniel Minadro, including himself, Kata up to the party leader, Kata Kebal Lamin Kamtoko, Lamin Budibanjol. I know they come a long way, age-wise, so Koliabe Tarlajele saying energy, Karola, Koliabe Tarlajele. But definitely, Daniel and men of Kodangola Mintiko, Gambia be sure in as a whole, UDP will be sure in Ale, Pulietaram Fair, Anikabi, Yetran Tekam, Yetran Dankan, because in Yinan Kofeladon, Yinaja drunk, I can tell any judge like a commitment of the Molala, a Kasabun Kasawar. Never funding call the Tonya and funding call Seattle, and now no UDP Bakatakane, Pulcasilo, the funding call Nimusola. $1 crore, no coastal now $1 including myself in them for Bonelaje. Intele Dunia, Afro, and Dunia Plus, and Capisal Junior. We want them to still stand with us. Pulinam Kofela, whatever Ninatal Jedrom, Kalajana Sour. So Kamala Mbafla, Mr. Saneko, Patio Fana Carola, been an executive member. Pulia de Maro di Mola demanding Patiola Carola, Chocho Casiale. Diamo Kasia, yes, terminal India Modul Muikala Finti at the right time, solution of find to some of the internal problems in Katrapatio Kono. Though it could be solved internally and behind the same mortal, but you know, sort of draw once and for all Molbalonari. Come come to call the wrong people, many along go less select and less lantale, Nalanoko, they will work onto it, but near Moja Mialonko Patiola Nafat Amantra Tamakala. Yanta trial here Kolka Awatola because I have a party of Badadikan, Carola Party do Badadikan, interstate, the connection the Kafolo UDP because of the carrying a mantra party on Afaka gift of Junal. More beta, patient Solano, more beta Stella. So Patiola executive Carola, Damalabuna Silla Dalije. So being a member of the executive, nothing message of standing out to the fellow executive for the Kalamako or Carola. So once again, Buffalo Mr. Sani Yoko, Ya Baraka Bake, we can't wait to have a UDP government. Jara.
Thank you very much, Sana. Baraka Bake.
Thank you, Sana. Thank you, Sana.
Baraka Bake. Mr. Sani.
Nimbara Bake, Gaskolangala Kumomo Bake, la comments and advice. Thank you very much. Inshallah, we'll take it off with the executive.
Okay.
Silang, you know, online media, Mbal Tenfula Mbal Jaila Bake. Allah do ko nyata.
Thank you.
Can remember a time when any internet access akoleta gambe katika block leno. All different methods like used to be able to access the media. Malak will fenko soto information soto the public. Citizen radios soron tajan. Other radios stational finance soron tajan. Observer nyol all season. A newspaper threatened self-censorship was existing. So, being more baby fambulo. Ebe reporting na ebe diamola newspaper the time. So, achievement menti Gambia nol futata dami, Gambia be nimbara, and be I embrace. So, new na menkele no, and alaye nata so no yandenya. So, na from moyo busina. Because ajele nindi amo kuliata dolbule tafole alingani ni dia penkol soron ya penki womu back to ya jamme desle Gambia tambita wotun kunlale walakin mutarifi never again mol men ka for social media hay be nyinel ko like ko memanya na plan son no an open debate kan alon nin nata jang. Anybody can see me, as a responsible person, I know what to say. Because I have that freedom. Na menkele 2 years. So keep up the good work. Mulla penko stereotype penko place on certain media. Atel mutene indol mutene. You just this. I think the Gambian people appreciate it. They are being well informed, as I said in the beginning. Certain things are very informative for them. Some things are, news to them. Some things are educative to them. So it's real value. We appreciate the social media in that sense. The only advice I think is you have the other side, Melbourne in the role and so on. Take our approach mentor is Melbourne in the role of a Fencola. Intelligent Alpha, Dinding, Bukan, Nemunya, Alpha Dol. So, women with more reveals what it tells Benjamin rather than. I'll come from the Laliejo Aleo Fenke. But advice, refrain from that. Ali, you completely from the agenda. Nila Wonendirobe, you don't even mention them. Don't give them that visibility or that importance. Well, a lot of them, Ebeya Meleno, Ebedekilo Lala, Najele Yaja baking in Bangkok. They were part of those enablers.
Yes.
The Barosita, they will come there, same people, they'll start singing Barola Denkilo. They'll start trying to tell him, you are this, you are that. These are silent Mea Lonko. Mansa Mansa Sita. And it's a Mane UDP Mansa Sita. You'll be surprised the same people will come. Afha, Nindo Maninkenun, Barovitenenu, Yaya Vetenenu. Just to make you please you because he be men sotola. Ile ko waray be palaso menyininka. Bo mol mu bo bijela. Alla fana yo mo sifal da wala.
Wala nyama.
Once moli e sute. Kunun ko etebe dolla mansa dolla bento. Kafo kon. Mansa dona ta inata sawmo be wo fanantato. Ibe kumol foka. Wol man ke Gambia kanulati man la ke Gambia la nyado tali be la posolle be palasolle alin wol fanan tangi ni denke fanan na time always ndem buka fam reply me and them I don't even want to respond to them. Ding Gambia ding mel funtita yela banko kan aboko dum burfu traw nsita je le ngama be oto soma jara soma nyol basenyu badi bunyo KMC jango banjo ni wol si kafunga na banko ni laftala nyane na doko tombo banko mo be nafat including themselves kato nim banko yurwata mo be la nafado
Ade.
bari la kajatiro ila nendiro you know it's nothing positive but it just kanyitan ni nyindola nyimansa dola ko until be tele so nso nyimpala dola onso nyinko bam etela jonda mole
Ade.
and will be je panam melkana tribalism dum discussion tribalism man soto no Gambia wonya tribes nyol mbesi tale khaira kono do kola khaira kono be futula nyoye we are open to each other be nyola kol kala all last regime men matai all be tribalized kabula tribe dol nen but it in nata with the same trend in the tribes nyol tombo ne ba fala nyen tribe ten liten mo qualification soto pour ka tribe men wallahi nimmo killing o mo fulay mo fo me alon ko amanke do e buka fo nyen tribe le nyinke dole afo nyen nyinke antela ñaare be siri la fulo me be la ko sabi mo wol mamma be politic platform do wol mam be adresse mamone e be la alabato la be la dimbayal to foto la be ko la tarale wote banna nyim banko so nite nata ko e ka tribe le ne kana al falle ne e kam bañol nen no anini dinde mel yalon ko ken so to be nite ka diamo mem womu formanta yaleti lombal yalo anim ka fumu kana abbe nyinindi rolo nyilni psycho fans be kili wol fanan ka o fole kam do kontaninde anyin tribe lo nyen mari nimme yake abuke wati to esi barwa bay momo ye tribe for akana support aya pa kana tribe nenja Gambia mu kilinati mol be mu kilinati UDP tribalism so tribe bele biji so ni tebe place ni no la waraybe man sa kan kontani ne la psycho fancy ko bari kana do ko de particular tribe nen so wol panan alkana jaji ali fight because the many tandi man promote to lal paye mbañol melbe sino so ko ibe benen na kensen wo danko betar le ko leka so ali wol thank you minimize la presence minimize la response to them because they want to be seen kawole nyene visibility you know one thing important afelenga nyinko barobe fitelal woni men fitelal you know that better do making fully stop what is seen imbe ya jamme falan tel ka ya jamme le ko e buka jola be nende jola be man tarje jola be man ku ke gamje so e ka fole ya jamme anala enablers jama bije wol mo jola do wol fa other tribes le exactly so tribe mo kana try for mo e menke kata ya e menke mo be nya balal TRRC ato ala enablers fana be men nga wol be jel
Ade.
so mbal danila alal nya kas wala e laftal ali topic ti ite later ala agenda kono e be wala yo imagine be ntetu ko nan tele important they are not the agenda is important. UDP mandatory tribe norma, UDP mandatory individuals norma, Amolneng also no, Ntella Haji Tawat. Tel Bemu Kilimeti Gambia, UDP la agenda program momenti for Gambia. Mukafu nganyinke for this particular tribe. Nale kinyin froko nyanade akavole London corner, Bundung ward, and any ward and Mukafu this tribe or this tribe or this tribe. This is development. We don't personalize it. But I'm a fan Talib fan club learning. No. It's people. Anana taballe. So mbal jaila. Gambianol bu tebe ya marla menna. Tambita menna mbe ya lonne. Jamama long. Running commissions na bali momenti. Ye kulle bondi melbe nukundi no mobe nyabala. So nim futata bi lukare kanam fanke multi ni men nata koye en ya ko hantene nyino odo man ko samba Gambia mu 1.9 or 2 million people let the salary loan day at 100,000 people maybe even 10,000 people people will pay you a salary so wo killing kamuneke itella poso nafa ka koy be dun na molle kan ya koy be ku filindila kana so alla tonya alla sama aldin la sama banko la sama be de nyola na UDP fata telbe lorem bam gambiale maylo mo kiliye malon fange adu ngamobe bunya ngamobe horoma alna UDP no banko doko ni mol membe kunkili na panyinola dolbe moto sotala dolbe motorcycle sotal are out of 2 million people more members sotola at 1% sila so tomalle tomalle
ya halo warata de
ninko ka bo hol kilin sinjana bo hol fula sinjana bo hol talulu sinjana el kole UDP ko mechanized irrigation asinna production improve right across the country youth new empower as income generation livestock and other things and so on not single boreholes from borehole less in borehole that man similar agriculture improve a systematic approach to investment in agriculture so these things kudol bi je kanata don pour mol hakil kamol kulo diandi ya fanke ko be do ko wala ar do ko nama lola gambia de bala falam fayel be tula ko ma yanda la banko dol be tambi kan be takan billahi tel sit minin na dula kilen so banko mol mal ten tula mbal gayla o kanal mutako atel kumbe soron ne wal albukeje o ten alaji tandila ko atel mu banku dinglete al mu banku din kendoleti motal san motal tapaleal motal fulla fenna Allah tal banku la pralla dimbanda sama mobela sam
Thank you very much, Amadou. Thank you, mommy, Auntie Hadi. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You take me outside of my dad. Thank you so much.
Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Sane. Baraka.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Safo fam do wala sa fitiro ni sa tele fitiro
Ako anti hadi emba call kang.
Ito cuma ada na phone.
I think Yara, you need to drop Mr. Sane. He's still on.
Yeah, you can just wrap up and then I will just ask them.
No, I think he's still on.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Still on.
Drop la sign. Drop la sign there.
Yeah, drop, please. Okay, Namara Janin Kekeno Bo Killer while Kekeno is doing us. Namara saying can Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. I don't know whether Musa Jame be jela. Musa, you there? Musa Jame? No,
Anyway, I'm here.
Sana Abaraka Bake, it's been a brilliant interview. Kujamale Fodajang, ka Honorable Sane Tentureka Jai, Kujamale Senendijang, ka audience all Tentumale along ko another program on your Lamui, Bete for Kundi Conton and Bejara Conton by entire management of UDP TV&MEDIA, Kabu Foreja, and everybody in the platform, Kaltentu. Ning Kerapula Dinako, Ninyantakala. Inshallah, we'll have more of these programs coming Alpha Samanang. Most of the because Mr. Sane will do the cabinet later, Menka for Conor and President Barrow, I can remember Dala Faka Barawala because Kumajama for the Milan Kakija for Waraka. Vehicle policy, President Kasila Kafoko for battle of popularity, Tinal. So, near mentally, Adama Jikolet and the he's a very selfish person.
One more time.
A kunkiling la kuwa temanda banko la kuwa adama beloring a kunkiling la kuwa atela ni second time agenda pro promote so new wakai focal date to kal jay and then one definite marvel on behalf of Bantaba. Thank you for extending an invitation for me to be part of this interview. Not team members, they are all very much happy because when I mentioned it to them, during 4 and call, everybody supported the idea and they all endorsed it for us to work together. As always, you were with us yesterday. We had a very good discussion. So, you okay? Allah barakabake, Allah ma nyikairu continue la damal tema. Proke agenda promote.
Baraka because it was just a short notice. During for the phone it's a good initiative. When we come like to come back together. It's a good initiative. I mean, UDP Sayadi, doing a time the we stick together. Honey, we fight, but we always at the end we stick together as one family, one big family. And the entire UDP team, it's just a short notice, but we don't need a program will be we really appreciate it, and we are always here if you need us anytime or anything. We are here to support or to join and because they were cooking a little, they tend to like a maid and Yabi Bulatana with short notice, we saying thank you very much.
No problem. Abaraka sana, abaraka jarai,
abaraka bake, ala baraka bake, jarai, Serili, for that wonderful interview once again. Now, question will be from Yininka, but it is important that the main question on Yininka is a concern to most Gambians, and especially in audience will many along with Katara in platform follow la. Kamala mo flow ya fo nyamen kachakono UDP mum chate wolati ani chate ka kabiro le soto kabiro nak nim chate wala interest on nata kabiro be kal na tugedale ye chate wala interest on njibe odo UDP as a party ala media house sol chate ala media branch sol chate ala bod nim patole interest on nata intel ben selfish interest be landa karala na patole interest on jibe so namaram bola kekan intel yanta men duwala jando wala memu duwata do wala sentano ka dum dulata man kundame ko alman tankala setano ni katatola once again ala baraka bake for the majority sedi li yakuma kilim pe jang lafta ka emphasize jang la interview kono wala min diko boss drive fo amam minu ko yanta kala lansino dam male tabulu bala lansino nying expire yala ni la lansino expire any driver that is driving a vehicle or a motor vehicle with an expired license, obviously enter stop la yajin. So UDP mum patile de patio me alonko ni manka UDP kayade, but like I said, we can't wait to have a UDP government in the Gambia. Na intellectual soul sotole, na manpower ni sotole, na expertise soul sotole. Oto mbe Gambia no dan na men na wala mintu ko ye chance UDP la ye cut off UDP in 2021. the UDP Mansa Kundata ya install. Yen so 5 years into office. Ya be fuera party be deliver la fata deliver. Nim party man deliver the Gambia no let am Gambia is a UDP body. But the UDP looking down the line from 1996 Kana China. We attend the Gambia no laloko. UDP Gambia Intellectual Soto. The dictator in Kele from 1996 up to 2016. And they lead all the way from 1996 up to now. In terms of everything UDP like other parties follows. The Amulkasia, so-called intelligence from all corners, but all categories UDP lead and all the parties follow. What I chance the UDP la na jibe follow from the deliverer from the deliverer. Mr. Mane in content, Mr. San in content about being a senior administrator. He keep on emphasizing the never again. Namra be important about it. Ningan benol kamoi. Senior citizen kadiam about this never again. Senior citizen kadiam about the 3 years la. Abe gam hamodi la gambeno lale. And about sabula gambeno be kunyintala seriously. Ala interview fana kona clean cool clean fana emphasize and nalanko is very important. Wala mo. Men kamura ko itele tami UDP. Wala men kamura ko itele do ku balke UDP so much that ko itele tami UDP. Itele lafta mena wala be kala wala nita mantra UDP abe UDP badalal. Namira I strong message like you wala anu namira I serious warning di about more la meni alonko e hamona pulko ku sifalke. I am not close more like a meni alonko wala ko itele mu 1996 UDP. The so-called 1996 UDP heroes. Many alanko bile jam fata ya kuma si UDP anka. Ya amira ko itelbe UDP tinyala wala italabo UDP be UDP tinyala. But atandi mo lalako mo tandi UDP ayeni emphasize which is very important ko ya acknowledge ko ye role play jela to nyala modi. Mota bala na wala. They have played a role. Ye yakata ko ke jela. Wala ni kata ko fananke ina de yatinya mol be la tinyaro fula wala ni kata ko ke melo ko fangle ya kata ko ke ina da yatinya in wande la tinyaro mol bo jila ila kata ko mol to jila ko tanke because tinyaro ni wala important la ban ko wala important wala ni nyata dan ye follow di daro la ye la ban tinyaro la na mala ye follow tinyaro la ye la ban tinyaro la wala important ja wotan tan la ni so called 1996 UDP role ye di daro la kenu ina ade la ban tinyaro la wotan te recognize la nte respect la waka anante wo appreciate la what a moment about a try can come to contact about UDP. You are planning to jam UDP jam for full selfish interest. You better think twice. You better think twice because if they find a tinyala at the end of the day, the UDP tinyala no. So UDP intel babolaje, she did babolaje, Jara babolaje, but UDP wanting to have a Kiril Anyola. UDP it here to say. What almond been de mala for all yeter and kono, Alain de ma in a foreal contanye. Alen dema ay na thinking te na flow nyala na thinking te plaso nyala na thinking te hasidi yala na Gambia jibe as number 1 mafa mo betra UDP what UDP fama watila but UDP criticize when we go wrong UDP criticize when it is necessary UDP criticize me along kwa assessment pul kan samba nyaro but can criticize wala kan hate because we are big can criticize kan wala kan hate because our leader is great at the UDP but na dawda at sambara dawda at the UDP but na dawda so at the end of the day mbafa nañu hero le ko la baraka banke for one more time ye membe soro konko so once again tedili fani baraka jara ala baraka Musa anina beautiful audience for what a great interview element mananja ala baraka
Baraka Bake Sana, thank you so much for thank you Tedili so I think UDP was menanaka nga jëm tangam fa jigéle do ya fa jigéle ko tanga fa because Amadou Sané for them
Jara just hold on Momodu Krubali ngaba program la moiga Momodu Big Krubali I have to call in like to talk about Solos and then so maybe Sana if you have Momodu Krubali's code maybe code kia call in is that okay Momodu Big Krubali
code kia
yeah that's fine maybe you can send him the code
yeah I'll try to send him the code yeah
Sana
Keke no kabakira. Keke is just here that he will send it.
No man can tell a friend. Maybe it's Akia. Can't do Akia.
Okay.
I could never mind. He just got a call. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I could never mind. I just got called. Okay, that's fine. I'll continue. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm implement la regime kono Baroya African amala own interest ole jala NDP interest ole je to minu Gambia the mimpola corruption or come like to put everything into digital with the Gambia because what of corruption new digital tempo in place that would have lot of offices you know moment they are locked in number there is lot of things are traced like very early stage then they can talk about it, they can do things take drastic measures we along for corruption about by Gambia kono so again come like say we say the Gambia yes Danny Rola outside you command for you to come to poor Bambali Military Rola that means Gambia la ñaata sama ito fangale malapel but you cannot pay your ticket and go up to ñanta kala dani me somebody imanso na o pota la ka implement man ta wol Mario jele de la na bu I think that is it right I think
no but jara alkana blame Amadou ko meeting member president Baroma confidential karaji because nara ta alona be min fola so breakfast meeting on commandi londi tiole ka be woto ne president Baro kliji aba fande embarrass la so wala na diplomatic la porta meeting wala amanda
this is serious this is serious this is serious because when we tell them the own language ne pola I think he should go so nyine ba itala mo la ko Baro is not qualified to be even
o jara feñu na Baro mun lep mo def lep
ay ko badu mun lep way Baro tami mo mun lep
abanda mo mun lep
but on a serious note this is really scary so ko be mo jindile la boso kono ila boso ni alonko iko la agenda UDP people mo wala support ila agenda Baro bautenu na la UDP minister so wolela on agenda la UDP agenda la wala salai Amadou Sané min ko jam bautenu kam min ko dulal to tarinte in political rally nimi UDP no UDP the Gambia bongela it's not about because we get the UDP stands for Gambia as Honorable Sané Apoyami but nimbula tanyin wala agenda normal this man got heart and his soul for Gambian people because it will let us see a lot of reason for Gambia la sama sinino kama so obviously milk people so you be thinking man better bautenu man better bautenu and thing will be bautenu thing it's really unfortunate to be honest Tonya mo ka jele ko ton na kola Tonya mo ka jele na that phone ikake from Amadou la way so they jawala new word this side these days so kono psychopathy Amadou Felenta ya receive potential psychopathy ni man hasilo tuata the Gambia sambala to a level me along 100 years back avec wala be kelan because say we tell ajela kunu nuli UDP wala na kasi yang wala be UDP ako kan ko UDP ko la kanendiro UDP ko la kanenge UDP ko la kanenge so something that totally to the UDP it will let it go UDP you know it will let it now all of a sudden wrong UDP man ko UDP kan UDP la kanendiro UDP mandin ko la kanenge karle no I understand I cannot just understand the whole narrative to be honest.
But Jarai say dili kuma kilin fojang bawo Gambia bi intel ka fo tonyale nendiro bala president Baro barfa do batale president Baro selfish batale president Baro mun jam fa mo baladi Jarai president Baro ke la moy même fangola right now me alon ko maybe wala ka advice base wala wakala fi menna abole kala men ka president Macky Sall Amadou yatandi janna ko Macky Sall jimali amoy Macky Sall fans club wala Macky Sall youth movement
ala Baro Mariam
just recently na news jele ko Baro 5 years has been launched
yeah so
jara ala damali along Baro be ko do ben pompe la wokono
but it's my right to put your launch
ala damali along Baro be ko do ben pompe la wokono Yena Baro Fans Club la wakam. Yena Baro Youth Movement la wakam. Yena Fort Lady Foundation la wakam. And other bogus fake accounts will mean yele in the name of Gambia. Pulibe kodota kamul buludame. Jala, with all this that Baro is pumping in this organization, Baro Chafloko, Ate Okodo Suro, the National President. Anya Dunia Cup. Brought up from Moloko, Atlanta entire family was that rich, Anya Dunia Dunia Cup. But for God's sake, Barota quickly Gibilano drawn by Balafaso the Gambino, another of Amalefi UDP, while I'm a Lafi, Ladabu Nyola. But for God's sake, at the Balafaso la Gambino by Gambino Bata Gibeba. But come Amadi Mumfoteng, Baroman Dalilo Dalisota Canini by Fente, Al Agenda Mementi, Wallam Mintuko, UDP Colent Atela Tombona, UDP flag bearati. Bawatelem President, Atelem UDP Atela Tombon, Atlantic UDP next flag bearati. Atlantic, even the leader of UDP, well, UDP should be under his control. What the Malambarola agenda. Nimflanya Bola Walamu. Atlanta the next presidential candidate. I can 5 years old. I another 10 years. Another 20 years. Just like Yajame. What I'm Barola agenda. Call agenda Barobu.
Now you are talking, huh?
And many are around the fana will call it a large of Barola Bala. Being closer to Baro will give them more opportunity because Sunyaka Kabunja or Locomotive Nimalbon, whatever Baro support Lawakan. In Gambia. But right now, as we are speaking right now, Molda Bulola Gambia from Simendo because Yalo Nada from Jawata, Molkas and Daja or all fish and a fox. But Abocasoro will make a guy and after Cimentos and Gambia. Yalo Manon Tofala. President Canalo Franca Manaka and the worst of the was now on Naka and the rich channel with immediate effect. Wale Kalu, Kenya, Tilim Banku Dimoleka Wulia for Sutaba, Tilibulaba, every single day, Baro is terminal Bonadakon, and a Gambia population is misled. In terms of economic, Nadia Muda, Abakum of a Mensura, Nadia Muda, Senola Bundala Bukafum of a Mensura, Nadia Sigurd Bundala Bokum of the Memphora, Tan President of the Melon Kosai, Wulia Fokata with Dinkly Lat. Thinking that Gambians are full. But at the end of the day, Baro Gambino Jamfa or Ningamino Yamutako, Baroman Jamfa, or the Almantel and Alman Del Dema, then we have a long way to go. Then we have a long way to go. But if Yajame Fanan Karandile, more Mankara Jamano, Ela Dunia Barona Fatala. Fa. But Barosala Monaco Yajame Karandile, Yajame Fitlela, Yajame Sabule, we are political aware, Yajame Alonoko, we are smart 10 times before 22 years ago. Yajame Alon Tanimola Sabule, Gambino are brave enough now to defend themselves and to put their own destiny in their own hands. And we are ready to do that come December 2019.
Okay, Jara, Sainte Kain Baringa Saro direct, Alabaraka Party, thank you so much. India Mol Bekumayatale, Namera Sain, Kasai Kumul Kandarum Baringa, Tonya Sabat, the President Baro Monkey, Nyakendoti, Jiko Kendoti, President Adama Barola, Mola Mealonko, Amanka Makate by Dinti, Mankamatic Makate by Nyaton Koti, because New Olam, Anyanta Gambino Nyafita, being a Fatimata Jawara Udio Moi. Is very, very sad. Very, very sad. Fatimata Jawara Diamta Kawoshi, Kafoko Mokalo Ralito, Lamin Jata Kafo Abitul Murlila, President Mula back to prison. Ukoya Bakela, Befal Udio Tole, Diamtani Manikamola, Diamtani Sarahula Kamola, President Adam Baro mine, Akadua Loya Dawe, Alama Ale Kairokai. You know more men Katiman Diamonum before, I better dairy ne, victim ole Martinum. Ngamara one ala audio flow to the Diam. Fatimata, is it Fatimata Jawara? Is it one? Is not there's somebody named Diam. Audio so I don't know whether I'm confusing the two. Ngamara Mamira MP Mure. Ngamara the other one. What is her name? What is her name?
Yeah, left out.
No, there is another
Fadu Kamara.
No. Yeah.
Fadu Kamara. No. Fadu Kamara.
Yeah.
Fadu Kamara le diamta. Fadu Kamara audio le diamta. So nga name so le confused. Ma MP nyim for Fadu Kamara diamta.
Yeah.
So a diamta kala disappointment o tandi President Adama Barola. Bari nyim kan inshallah Gambino le tonya jele sai. Ngameran tol diam la tol tende la no diamola. Fatu Cameron, yes, Lamin Gage.
Yeah, Fatu
Cameron. Apologies to the audience. Fatu Cameron. You don't put me along until Benyan to continue. Adama Barrow, Ninga to Gambia. Gambia be cannot tinyala. Gambia no be cannot divide lale. More the sonko kelale. Adama Barrow man Gambia united. I Gambia no divide. I more Jamal Jumbo Nola. Civil service, even on Money Kekan Nawek, alafta Fatajo Baila. Fatajo, MP Fatajo. Abe Fero Kekan, I decision like a bay, but later on for Fatajo sign because IMF, the World Bank, they are not happy with that decision. President Barrow is in trouble. Memen Fokanyang, Nala Molba understand information also. IMF, the World Bank, Fatajo is a very good MD of Economic Fatajo Bondi, ila programs a memen that with Nawek Babi withdrawal. So new information of be Walatina be Hanistan President Baroma later on follow because IMF I understand they are very disappointed.
Interesting.
Ala ministers will for the content additional about Nimbe ako abe Nimbondela because uka UDP support. Abe mando abe modo for Kelekang, Nemo Aliu content, abe Aliu content for Kelekang, Aliu content me alaka car power project on electrification or run because Ikako will UDP la main financier content very rich businessman after offer on a project to contract will be terminate because now
so I come to go President Barrow amandam burba ñu talib ben sudala malaw sila
no President Barrow after UDP damage la can you never more so after lifeline of support Aliu content now will support kuntu to UDP because Ikaka ñu never ko ni motorcycle ol mel nata UDP ko bondi mi to la kanyon soro so ka ko Aliu Conte le blow UDP koto wala ka UDP is a very rich man so sa ala kelo tande wo fonan nale wala na lafta MD Fatajo Bayla na yo bay e bayela woning nawe contract ko membe tema so be stop President Barrow a very more me alon ko mo jaw balom anu ni gambe no le nyaka sala
but it's
ni tambita 2021 la atele be jawel adam aya jamneti
Yalon le mimbulo venyi photo. A man called Suleiman Suso, and in the secretary to the cabinet.
Secretary cabinet Ibrahim Sisalom. I
mean this man to the Gamtel, me along go Wolebe Baro Penke can cry this man by from Norway. Because they are UDP, and in there is someone near Alonso is close to UDP side, and I be do Pola Daman, Mole actually a prominent member of UDP, Wole actually Abe Odulato, and near Toko, Abe Kela Pula to me Alonso, it would be a massive disappointment to the Gambian people, but I told they one day.
Yeah, anyway, you know, Lamit Samate Bafokanko, I Fatajola dismissal, cancel. Yes, Menkatagi, Lamit Samate, IMF, the World Bank interfere to be your message of State House that are not happy. They are not happy for Fatajola. Ila funds like a mending regulator program.
That means it's not about Baila then.
Sorry?
Because it's not no about Baila.
Baila on Friday already.
Baila but my letter on you from a diala follow MD report. But now understand if Amanda official call a private call reporter because he's ready to get his letter. But after this afternoon, my letter because IMF official.
Okay, well, one more question. After all this development, after Baila, Amanda Bay, Amabai because of now, what do you think will be the working environment for Fatajo? Do you think that now Fatajo will be able to deliver in such conditions?
I mean, difficult, Sana, because ni more malafila black. Head of state, managing doctor Allah working relationship at the cordial. But the good thing is, MD Fatajo is a professional. He's a professional. Galon to Obe Kotila do President Barrow distractla. Obe do Gambia Gambia. And even managing director member social security manja. I'm content with on the nice solution. Yeah. About Fanam Bondula, so Fanam Bondula. You all have to do talent do water, Gravita, make the people stole a Balanta. So,
social security in Blado, Nabi Nala, project responsible for Kumatelo.
mo kur sana mo dantal lebe ñu masa kunda kinyaka wala ñi ndol fofu la ñu jaran koti what is his name again Ibrahima Cissé cabinet
ani Mamburu Njie the Minister of Finance.
Yeah, imagine Mr. Sane ka for mini cabinet la state house in a cabinet wala in a cabinet wala suso wala tine suso somebody tamen la ñi MGI project Mr. Sane ya fo jamme very unfortunately but double dollar ila double la ko dole ka soto je ya jama kamen ka the same thing president barola mol ko leke so ndol gambia no la nyandana la na diamu na mol ye ID card ol soto and the ID card ko mo kana doyandi because it a voter status la nima ID card mo kana voter card expensive tale ndol member diaspora jam alna make sure because inshallah next election diaspora that's what the card and ndol level la deciding factor diaspora level la deciding factor because in diaspora swing the direct most likely what party will election will win so alinga continue na diamola ndede president Adama Barrow ngalo do kate Daniela bari sana na gagné ngalo debe na national di fale nak Senegal
Senegal oh my god what is going there is even more terrible than Gambia.
No, so you can just easily move to Senegal.
No, but you can go to the next neighbors, Mauritania. Maybe official Mauritania.
But what I have sent to you in your inbox is what they are talking about Taliban Sudan. Yeah, I understand this kind of psychopaths. I know I'm going to give a very painful move to advise people not to talk about things, but things like this, insulting somebody's mother. Me, I don't have a joke or among you know, saying all this kind of stuff. It's so hard, really hard.
Well, anyway, Jara and Sana, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sana, we have to drive the last word for Langal, maybe busy in Bakela, but we really appreciate it for they will have more people coming from UDP Gambia to see how to you know how to bring to talk about UDP and UDP government law and the Minkela and Nimbekela na Pinkoti who come all draw can UDP can to vote for UDP the wole natural and more. We need to have a bit of civic education and in the cable to come all to be honest, you know, it's really sad or rather unfortunate. You know, UDP and unfortunately UDP being left out Gambia Futadaming, to be honest. I think we need to vote for UDP.
Yeah, Abaraka Jarai, once again, no connection problem but I cannot afford to come to the platform when my own dad is there. Another be me alonko Alanaje is long overdue. So Madam Tani Fanan Konton and mommy for letting our dad to come to the platform because now I'm there. So once again, thank you for reaching out. And he said within that short notice, he was able to cancel his own show, kana join Fejang. What I said, UDP, media, mentioned the Moloko, UDP call Namo Jalika for the Jaco, I'm not tolo, what Bakese Yanila, Modola Mokendo for the Balimium Paniamutako, Itakabakunkum, what a person Tino, where we call way in this way, you are making a fool of yourself. So at the end of the day, UDP is bigger and is the bigger picture here. So Aniku Awata Jarai, Ngakumajama, we may have a Tamakan Gambia, many are on control ko. Ya Jami Jamano Damal in Bekelano Gambia, but Yajame Tata possible no Korenke. But you can Gambia, Alcana mistake. Alcana Nina Juna. And I always say this and I will continue to say this to remind Gambians about this. Why I tell you Yajame Menke in 22 years. O Kukulo be repeat can within 3 years. Badungolo. Men ka do ko ya jame baro mo kilimo le tay place o dila. Men ka tamandi ya jame awole ta ko te kay sama na di same place ta ko le ko ya jame dammal tata bala temen be jangal ya jame kal kamen ko ya jame la al continue al ko ku kilimo kente wala fadan ka ko president baro ya jame ke nyine ko wala na suñaro keno ya jame nyine ko wala na kodda jamalo no ya jame nyine ko wala sabu gambe no silatala ko de fada woke wana president baro ba kala
not going to work.
At the end of the day, he put the wrong people at the wrong place for them to do the job. They will not deliver. It's going to be disasters after disasters. So, at the end of the day, President Barrow Faranataka Modi me alonko, ala turuko atani mola. Parce que niye mo jawo soto, ye do kula soto amantere deliver ka. Ba nite gambeleje, ye gambel nkole nyato taleje, ite yantaka cross. Wol tema. Ite yantaka bantambili wol tema, ite yantaka stop. Balo be manya menke kay president Barrow fa atra tole and wala mala programme odini wala saba a prefer ni wala do ko ke president Barrow ma arma Barrow ama lo yada ko fenna fo lo yada bo bam ka foko ba gran chegol alna mol ke place de men yinde tar laje alna do ko di mol men yano president Barrow me Amadou Sané ban kom fenna fo Amadou Sané gambele nyaado ta menje ay economic reform will samana ay program will samana men yalon ko economically Gambia will prosper, economically Gambia will be prosper, but Gambian millionaire instead of na politician on like millionaire ay Amadou Sané ko damala ay lamin namundi ba communal lamin namundi ba ko c'est foni alkalo dama ni tara political ko they are community leaders, they should be concerned about their community, the people they are leading, but not the president. Ay lamin namundi ba ko nyinda malla agriculture la karola lamun namundi ba wuluta seno lo kono sene dingola mate ata fona ragi sene lat ay sene bala fasuro sene lalla ay lamin namundi ba ko nyin fana damal so president Barrow ko atala poso ata be kala millionaire in 3 years ya jame na la kumbe nyawnya ay wota sanji tanni mon lula wala sanji monala bala ata president Barrow ta sanji sabadamal President Barrow, less than 3 years into office, a salary from 1,040,000 to 3,060,000 in 1 year. Ni President Barrow kilo Washington dunia mula ko kodoti ja bantale kesi on le belani ja limma koy pour ça bala salary increase nem mule nato kay ganda kanu. Ni President Barrow kilo nata ko ke saying internally behind the scene abe mul bayla because mu UDP lon ko le bala man gamber nyaado ta jibe president Barrow say nate fata jobo ni na wek memi na wek wala na wek sabala no bay beti aba wala mi di signar bu ndaye yele akala bi na wek ay ta social security and housing finance akala bije c'est de lien même fo jang amon kuno le jabano dem amen man jambanda boje juna
hade
ya samba molol yale ya do kule ko beke bali ko e kam mola ma mi alan ko ma wulu ya wulu nyaalo bali ma wulu nyaalo bu ko ma mo be alan mal alaji bora man jande wodi ngobu kam ma wo nyama
ja halo
so president Barrow sa ndambe nol ya jabe kam men ko no ay gamtel ka bankruptcy ay social security and housing finance bankruptcy na wek all our presidents we are bankruptcy time president Barrow faram ba bi kawda sa kam ben president Barrow bi ta tola social security ni gamtel ni port wala nda kala to sponsor oda mbano sa kam to president Barrow after meeting of organize la social security gamtel and port wala nda kala meeting of sponsor oda sa ni kado ke jimale bil kama meeting of sponsor how much has been spent on bil kama bal ali amo de UDP la meeting o men keta buru food because sani mentere ko damale ya sponsor UDP di wala be sani mentere o damale ya sponsor UDP la executive me ala ko fa wala di main body wala fa la buru do mandu